Welcome to the show, it's just the facts. Where we break it down, don't hold 'em back. Don't get in your feelings, cause it's only the facts. We got all the tea on them relationships. We gon' break it down and shatter all the myths. Talk about mindset goals, growth, and money tips. We gon' break it down and keep it all legit. Heart, mind, body, soul. Ready, set, let's go. This is just the facts. Welcome to the show, it's just the facts. Where we break it down, don't hold 'em back. Don't get in your feelings, cause it's only the facts. We got all the tea on them relationships. We gon' break it down and shatter all the myths. Talk about mindset goals, growth, and money tips. We gon' break it down and keep it all legit. Heart, mind, body, soul. Ready, set, let's go. This is just the facts.
Welcome to the show. It's your boy Jay, Just the Facts. Today we're gonna be just doing some reactions, just seeing what's going on, pop in with you. You feel me? Just to make sure I can hear correctly. Yeah. So volume is good. Volume good. Check. Nah, but I actually just got back from this Monster Jam event. It was pretty dope. Never thought I'd be at Monster Jam, but thanks to my son, I was at the Monster Jam. But I had got on YouTube real quick because I wanted to see some, and I seen this guy that was on the last on another episode, and he was like a real clown, like super fucking clown. This nigga, it irritates my soul when I see people that do things like this. But anyways, we're gonna do another loyalty test. Then I'll probably jump into a rabbit hole and we'll see where we get from there. But here we go. This is called, is tequila enough to make her cheat? Come on, man. If you gotta answer that question, you already know, bro. Like, obviously, bro, liquor always puts people in the wrong mindset. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's see what they're talking about.
You know, when you're so in love with somebody, man, you just don't want to hear the worst.
In today's video, we are executing what you would call a loyalty test.
So do you think that she's trying to get married for his money or for the papers or both? Maybe a little bit of both.
We are bugging an Airbnb that we rented out with mics and cameras in order to conduct an investigation to help this guy right here named Cap.
I ain't gonna cap, like a hoe gonna be a hoe, thot gonna be a thot.
Figure
That guy right there was the guy. Man, I can't get him. I missed all good. That guy, oh yeah, that guy right there. This guy, man, this dude, bro. He the biggest, he the biggest sucker of them all. Matter of fact, actually, I probably pull up and watch that video again because this shit is crazy. I don't even understand why he's on here now. He shouldn't have anything to do with the show. He need to get his life together, bro. This guy is a straight.
A hoe gonna be a hoe, thot gonna be a thot.
Figure out whether or not his
ain't no way he
girlfriend is
talking like
using
that.
him for his citizenship. The stakes on this video are extremely high
This is what I was saying.
because marriage is on the line.
Shit,
I can't.
Find out what happens later on this crazy episode of Catching Soulless Cheaters. All this started 3 weeks ago when I got a random email from this girl named Kennedy. Kennedy is not the one who needed the loyalty test. It was actually her stepbrother Cap who she was concerned about. From her email submission, I learned that Cap met a girl on Facebook who's not from the country, nor does she have her citizenship. However, due to the timeline and longevity of their relationship, Cap has gotten deeply invested into their relationship and he's on the verge of marrying her. However, over the past few months, Kennedy has stated that she has peeped extremely weird signs from his girlfriend Sophia. For one, she was eager to move in with him. For two, Sophia has eagerly been pushing marriage on him, which she feels like it's all to just get her citizenship. Lastly, she also stated that there was a situation with his girlfriend's sister, who after a little digging, she found out her sister used her ex-husband to get her citizenship, and then popped out with a new boyfriend. So with all that being said, Kennedy feels like the apple just doesn't fall too far from the tree, and Cap should be on standby.
Nice to meet you, Cap.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
You're the one who submitted, or it was you?
It was me, actually.
Okay, nice to meet you, Kennedy, right?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So, you guys, well, you can go ahead and explain to me, why do you feel like your girlfriend's cheating on you, sir?
Well, I don't think she's cheating on me because she could have anyone. Why me? It's my sister who thinks she's cheating.
Yeah, I'm really the main one who brought him here, and yeah, the reason I brought him here is mainly because I just feel like there's a lot of red flags that he like refuses to see because he's blinded by love. Since it's a new relationship, they've been dating for like 8 months.
So, you feel like he's blinded by love. What are your red flags that's brought you to this point?
So there's a couple. The first one being that like she brings up marriage like a lot, like right now, and to me that's pretty quick to bring up marriage.
Well, we love each other.
Yeah, I get that, but it's like it's still peculiar to me.
Well, this is the one I'm in love with. I wanted to be with. We met off good terms, good energy.
See, and I'm gonna touch on that. Speaking of the fact that they live together, they moved together like really fast. Like she moved in after like 3 months, like it was very fast, and she seemed very suspiciously like eager to do it. And then not only that, so she's been mentioning marriage and she doesn't have her papers, so that is part of my reasoning, but I'm gonna go back into that in a second because there's other reasons. But other than that, the other reasons are she has a sister, and I follow her sister on Instagram. Her sister, I'm on Facebook, and like her sister's account linked to mine, like when it does the suggestion.
His sister, first and foremost, I'm interested in how they're actually related for real, because they are on two opposite sides of the spectrum. But I'm curious with this look. Like, I feel like if she would, she's an attractive girl, but it's like she doing a lot to make herself stand out and look different or something. I wonder, man. I need chat. What y'all think, man? Tell somebody give me some feedback. Am I tripping? Like she look like she would be a pretty girl. I don't know. Is these freckles real? Cause like that's her brother. They look so different. I wonder, do they got same mom, different dad? Same dad, different mom, or is it the same parents both? Like, that'd be crazy. That's crazy if they got the same parents both.
Suggested like thing. So I found her sister's Facebook, and it turns out her sister was like married and she got divorced.
Them
like
eyes is
real
crazy.
Like she got divorced, and we've heard nothing of it. And her sister, like, it seems to be very secretive about it. Like, it's just weird. And now her sister has a new boyfriend. Wow. So it's like, how do you have a whole marriage that you don't mention? You know what I mean? And it got me thinking, I'm like, maybe the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, because you have to be in the country for a certain amount of years before you can marry for citizenship. And she just reached that number, which was making me think even more like, okay, like this is weird. But other than that, on top of that, we always invite her to family gatherings. She always has a reason she can't come, like every time.
Well, sometimes she's sick. And sometimes I have to work. I do security, and I take her all the bills and everything, so.
You do security?
Yes, sir.
She's sick every time though?
Well, sometimes that's life.
I mean, okay, and you see, that's what I'm talking about.
Overall, Kennedy wants the best for him, and I think she just feels like he might be struck by love. Cap, on the other hand, feels like there's a genuine connection that they have outside of this test that we don't see.
Well, this is the one I'm in love with. I wanted to be with. We met off good terms, good energy.
Which is why he didn't even want to do this in the first place. But rest assured, I'm extremely confident that we will get to the bottom of this, especially with us teaming up with our partners at Lazo, who sent me our decoy, Abdul. It's crazy because Abdul was actually a victim of a loyalty test. He found out that his girlfriend was cheating through our partners at Lazo. Now he's a certified decoy on the Lazo's platform, and they sent him to us to help us execute this test today.
Yeah, I'd like to introduce myself first. My name is Abdul. I'm from the company Lazo.
It's actually funny because I was really in your own seat. Like, I first got introduced to the company Lazo because I was trying to do my own loyalty test on my old ex-girlfriend. Found out she cheated, but you know, I had to move on. That's why I decided to become a decoy, you know, to help others, you know, to figure out, you know, your loved one or she cheating on you, you know. So I go like to help others.
This makes our test so much easier for us because we're dealing with somebody who has legitimate experience at being a decoy. After gathering all the information that we needed, our job now is to get Sophia to the house that we bugged with mics and cameras. It was actually simple.
These niggas done stepped up the whole busting people shit. Like, these niggas really trying to catch somebody. I wonder how much they get paid to do this.
To do this because Sophia and Kennedy actually have a business relationship. Sophia has a cleaning business and Kennedy helps her find clients.
Even though I help her like with finding clients, like I help her out with business a little bit.
So with that information, I decided to make a scenario where Kennedy introduces Sophia to one of her extremely rich friends. This client will be our decoy Abdul, who also throws extremely crazy parties. After these crazy parties, he needs somebody to simply clean up his house after, which is going to be an easy way to get Sophia to believe that she could be a potential client. In order to make Abdul look even more rich, I wanted to have an exotic car in front of the house. However, we already spent a lot of money on renting this massive house. So instead of renting a car, I hit up our good friend Trey to borrow his Corvette.
Trey!
And if y'all don't know who Trey is,
Did you let me?
Oh, okay, that's how he.
From my bank account, for my money.
y'all gotta catch up on the channel.
Man,
That's
this-
all I'm gonna say.
Y'all, hey, boy, I'm glad to know that that's the only reason this nigga is here, because he bet not be giving any advice. Any advice he has needs to be just in one ear out the other. That's one guy, bro. He is. Oh my goodness, yeah, we gonna have to watch that episode.
He brought the vet back. I appreciate you, my boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Is that Trey from?
What's up, bro?
What's up, bro? What?
Nothing. Doesn't feel my presence.
What's up, though, bro?
Shit, it's
And
nothing much.
he's so corny. Man, look how corny he is, bro. This dude's so corny. This how he came. This how corny he is. This how he introduces himself.
And if y'all don't know who Trey is,
Did you love me for me, or was it just from my bank account, for my money?
y'all gotta catch up on the channel. That's all I'm gonna say.
He brought the vet back. I appreciate
That gesture right there, so unnecessary. Why you even pull your arm up to show you got the watch? Because you see the camera, so you want to show your watch off. You want to show your bracelet off. You want to show your earrings off. Bruh, why you want to show off your jewelry so bad? That's what make a nigga feel like this shit gotta be fake, bruh. But this shit even funny because I just peeped that even Shorty thought this shit was funny that Buddy was here.
you, my boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Is that Trey from?
What's up, bro?
What's up, bro? What?
They hear this dude is a joke. This guy is a clown.
Nothing. Doesn't feel my presence.
What's up, though, bro?
Shit, it's nothing much to it, bro. We just needed the whip. And you could come, be here for the loyalty test.
All right, that's a bet, bro. That's
Come
all
on.
we doing?
Yeah, bro. It's nothing too crazy.
For sure.
For sure. You good?
Yeah, you straight? Yeah, I'm cool, bro. Why you looking like that?
Yeah, why you looking like that?
I'm out, gang. I'm out.
Come on, little baby. Hop out.
No, little baby.
He locked himself in.
That nigga's a
Bro,
clown.
where does Trey get this damn car from, bro? Hop out, bro. Bro, come on, we can slide, bro. Let's just turn the car off, Trey. We get you in a vet, gang.
That's how you know this dude corny, bro. Like, he's so corny, bro. He just let this man reach in the car and turn his shit off for him. Bro, bro, I'm wondering, is he getting this shit from Turo, man? This nigga probably getting this shit from Turo. His jewelry is Mesonite or Moissanite, and nigga just stunting for the camera, man, because this shit crazy, bro.
Chill out, get the Yeezys. Tell that boy stop.
Play with her. Don't play
Oh,
with her.
stock X-Tag.
get a StockX tag. Relax.
You know what I'm saying? Feel me? We drip.
Nah,
This nigga bought this fit specifically for this show.
gang, I missed you, bro. You know you're like a brother to me, bro.
Already. You too, bro. You know what I'm saying?
All we had to do now to execute phase
Fucking
1 of this
clown.
test was for Kennedy to pick
Clown.
up Sophia and then bring her to this house that we filled with mics and cameras, where she would be meeting Abdul. All right, you can go ahead and call her. Let her know that you're about to be on the way, okay?
Okay, bet.
Stop.
Hello?
Hey, girl, are you ready for me to come get you?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, I'll be on the way in a few.
Okay, I'll see you here.
Okay, bye.
I wish she had
After
do something
Kennedy's
with them
phone call with
eyes.
Sophia confirming that she was good to come, we made sure that our live feeds and everything was set up around the house as we prepared for her arrival.
So how are you feeling? Like,
I'm feeling a little nervous. Just ready to see what's going on.
that's understandable. We gonna find out, you know. That's what we're here for.
I hope so.
Yeah, bro, we for sure gonna find out, bro. I'm professional. I know what I'm doing. Make sure she wants you.
Wait, y'all know Trey been in your shoes. Trey, how you think it's gonna play out for him?
Shit, I mean, hate to tell you this, bro, but I ain't gonna cap. Like, a hoe gonna be a hoe, thought gonna be a thought. You know what I'm saying, twin? Like, nice guys finish last. Shit.
I just want to.
Bruh, it's crazy that everybody in here looks at this guy as a fucking joke, bruh. Like, dog. This nigga just pointed at him like, bruh, you really just said that? Like, nigga, what?
Shit, I mean,
Look how he's looking at him like, nigga, what do you have to say? What can you say, my boy?
hate to tell you this, bro, but I ain't
He's shaking his head.
gonna cap. Like, a hoe gonna be a hoe, thought gonna be a thought. You know what I'm saying, twin? Like, nice guys finish last. Shit.
I just want to find out the truth.
You gonna listen to him, bro? You gonna listen to him out of all people? What happened? No, I should go get her. It's not
Bruh, he is on his ass. I'm glad somebody on his ass, bro.
what you did.
Shit, the truth can break your heart. You know what I'm saying?
That is true. I don't need my heart broke.
Tensions were high as we were all anticipating how this was going
Fuck it, man. The cat's out the bag. Long story short, bro. That guy, he found out his girl was willing to fuck his best friend at his birthday party. This nigga came out at the loyalty test and he said, "This really how you gonna do me?" She called this nigga a lame. She say, "Fuck you, fuck this dumbass chain that you got with your initials on it. Yo, honey packs is old, bro." Like, she dogged this nigga, bro. Walked out the door, bro. This nigga looked at the camera and said, "No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I should go get her," and ran out the door after her, bro. Like, this guy is a clown, bro.
to play out. However, without further ado, let's catch us a soulless fucking cheater. All right, you guys, we can start moving stuff out the way. We're finally ready to execute phase 2. Michael, live feed's good? All right, Kennedy, you can go ahead and go get
Man, they need to kick him the fuck out.
All right, you be safe. All right, Dooley.
Yo, go ahead, sit down, bro.
Sit down. All right, Billy. Sure, Mike's good.
Yeah. How you feeling right now?
I'm feeling so good, man, because, you know, when you're so in love with somebody, man, you just don't want to hear the worst.
Yeah, bro. Everything, you know, you give them your everything and they break your heart, you know what I'm saying? They turn their back on you. Shit, I made a diss track on Shawty. I ain't even care, I ain't give a fuck.
Really?
Yeah, like, I'm saying, I'm finna shoot a music video for that shit, all that, like, you know what I'm saying?
See, I didn't know nothing about that. See this? Wow.
Yeah, bro, shit. You just gotta show them you got motion, that's how you can get back.
That man can't say nothing. Nothing.
Kennedy, just the girl I wanted to see. How you been?
How you been? I'm good.
Been good,
Always
you know.
good.
You
I
know.
brought the tequila.
Oh yeah.
At this point, Sophia has successfully made it into the house, where Kennedy would now be introducing her to Abdul.
I like
I
that.
know what you need.
Oh God. Who's this?
This is Sophia.
Oh, nice to meet
She
you.
has the cleaning company I told you about.
Oh, she's the cleaning lady you told me about.
And she has a pretty big team, so I feel like it would be the perfect, like, you know, thing for your situation.
All right, well, let's see. You want to get a tour of this place real quick?
Nice house.
Yeah.
Honestly, Abdul did a great job to make sure that she didn't expect anything and she felt comfortable. It really seemed like another day of Kennedy just introducing her to a client. Remember how I mentioned that Abdul throws parties? If you guys peep, we made sure that Kennedy walked in with a bottle of Don Julio. We then instructed Abdul to make sure that he mentioned that he was gonna have a party that night. But Kennedy brought a bottle and not chasers. And remember, people usually like to drink their alcohol with either juice or soda. So we instructed Abdul to mention how Kennedy didn't bring chasers, and we wanted him to complain about it. This would give Kennedy the opportunity to leave the house and go up the street to get the chasers, leaving Sophia and Abdul alone.
Special kids for special people, you know. That I will be improved.
Thank you.
By the way, there's my appreciation.
As simple and straightforward as this plan was, something literally started to go wrong. There was a weird interference in the area that completely wiped out our signal to our microphones. Luckily, we have backup camera audio recording, so you're able to hear a little bit of their dialogue. However, in order to fix this, I literally had to text Abdul to come to the control room so we could switch out his microphones. This was unfortunate because it kind of threw off the pace of the test, but we got everything fixed and we let Abdul jump right back into it.
Sorry about that, guys.
You're good.
Where was I? Oh yeah, celebration.
Abdul went back out there and Kennedy now was instructed to make her excuse to leave.
Oh yeah, wait. Before we even celebrate, I forgot. I did not get any chasers.
How'd you forget the chasers?
Sorry, that was my one job.
Exactly, and you can't even do that right.
I'm
Come on, Kennedy.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to go get those. Like, I know you can't do it without.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This liquor and me don't go good without chasers.
Yeah,
Like,
hell no. Bruh, my fault. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'll be right back. Are you gonna be okay here? Like, while I go and grab some from the store?
Yeah, that's fine.
how long you gonna take?
I mean, not too long. I mean, how big the party gonna be? It's gonna be pretty big, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably have to get like a lot.
Yeah, I understand that.
It's gonna vary. I should be back fairly quickly, but it's gonna vary. So I'm gonna see. I'll let you know. I'll update you.
Let me know, ETA. I'll take care of your friend.
Need anything?
I will, thank you.
As you guys can see, there was still some slight audio issues, so please just bear with me.
She was too cool to stay at that dude's house. Like, bro, that's already a red flag. Why you ain't ask your friend why I can't just ride with you? Type, like, y'all was gonna have to explain to me why I can't just ride with you. I don't know, buddy. Hey, shit's on though.
Please.
Thank you, Clay.
You need anything?
No, I'm good, thank you.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, back to the properties, you know.
But now that everything was under control, we instructed Abdul to bring her upstairs to show her more areas of the house.
You don't mind if I take you upstairs and show you real quick?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. You can just follow me upstairs. Watch your step. Yeah, nobody's here. You should be good.
We did this so we could seamlessly bring Kennedy inside the house from the back so she could enter the control room.
Yeah, usually it's very hard to get in the corner, you know, get deep. To go to the next room. This is another room.
She gotta stop with them eyes, man.
Kennedy successfully made it into the control room and we alerted Abdul that it was okay to come downstairs.
And yeah, you know, that was just a few of the rooms. There's another room in the basement I'd like to show you later, a little later.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Again, Abdul did a great job continuing to make her feel comfortable, and luckily she wasn't suspicious of anything. After all of this, now we have her exactly where we want her, sitting on the couch, one-on-one with Abdul.
I can probably give you a quote tonight for sure.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah, I will definitely can take care of it.
Appreciate that. Appreciate
And
it.
how often do we have to come, or how often do we come?
I throw parties, every weekend. So that's what, Friday, Saturday, till on Sunday. So it's 2 to 3 times a week, depending on the week.
Okay, is it at the same area or different house?
It's different houses, but this is my main area that people usually book. So, yeah. And I see these shots still on the table, though. I don't think she's gonna come back in time for the chaser. So, I mean, I'm fine with taking a shot out of the chaser. Are you fine?
Yeah, I'm fine.
At this point, Lazo's decoy Abdul started to break the ice with Sophia to make her feel comfortable.
The job. I just want to know a little bit more about you. Because, I like to really understand people that I'm working with.
With him knowing that she was talking to him from a business perspective, we needed him to break down the layers of professionalism by throwing flirtatious jabs.
To the club or, out to with our friends. So that's pretty much it.
You're a club girl.
Yeah.
Okay, it seemed like, seemed like it. I see the outfit, it looks like a club outfit,
Yeah, well, my friend said, my sister-in-law said we were gonna party tonight,
Party? Yeah, I mean, you partying with the biggest right now if you don't know. Like, I host parties in Houston, LA, Miami. You never been to one of my parties before?
No, I haven't.
Oh yeah, I gotta make today special for you then today, for sure.
Usually my parties is like Mexican rodeos and stuff like that.
Mexican rodeo? Oh, you from Mexico?
Yeah, I'm from Mexico.
I've been there a couple of times, Cancun,
Mexico, Cancun.
Yeah,
You've been to the nice part.
Yeah,
nice
very
part,
beautiful
yeah.
place.
No,
Yeah.
I'm from Jalisco.
Jalisco?
From Jalisco?
Oh, it's beautiful too?
Yeah, very nice.
Oh yeah, I gotta take a trip right there too. And that, you might as well just show me around too right there, cause I never really heard of it. So you got any, activities to do down there in Jalisco?
Yeah. Probably like, have you heard about Guadalajara?
What's that?
It's a city too from Mexico. It's part of Jalisco too, but it's more like, we have more like the magic pueblitos, like
Pueblitos.
little towns.
I like how you say that. What's Pueblitos?
Pueblitos.
Pueblitos.
Yeah.
I like the accent.
Thank you.
Fits you very well. But I think, I should take a trip down there very soon, And
You just gotta be careful because you have to go to like the touristy places, not into like the,
But who would be a better tour guide than the person that's from there for real, I feel like you'd be a perfect tour guide, I feel like whenever I take that trip, you should just tag along,
Yeah, right now I cannot go to Mexico because of my legal situation, but yeah, I would be more than happy to give you a tour.
So what's up with the legal situation? Is that a problem? Because, I'm good with a lot of officials that can help, probably help you with that.
I was actually born in Mexico. I was born here when I was little, and I was applying for some program and everything, but I haven't received any news, with the situation with the president right now. But yeah.
Get that bitch out of here. She's going ice, call her ice.
For sure.
Very nice.
Especially for
Ice.
a beautiful lady like you,
Thank you.
Oh shit.
Do you seeing anybody? Cause you two, you just pretty to be by yourself. I don't believe it,
It's just complicated,
It's complicated.
It can be complicated sometimes. So
I
it's
feel
very
that.
complicated, yeah.
Yeah, that's the same thing with me and girls. I party every day and every weekend. So it's hard to find one stable girl that I really would, enjoy.
It's always
my time
complicated.
And,
Shit.
love
You
too.
married?
No, I'm not
Do
married.
you have any kids?
No, single. I'm waiting for the right one to come. Maybe she's right in front of me. You never know. You never know.
That's
Yeah.
good. It was nice meeting you. Nice houses, nice everything.
Thank you. I think you should see my other houses too sometime.
Yeah,
Like-
hopefully we get to work together, and do
Yeah.
something.
And even out of work, we could do something. Even go out to dinner one time. Just some chill stuff. 'Cause I really would like to get to know you more.
Okay, yeah.
I don't just hire anybody. I just need a personal connection with me and my employees sometimes.
Yeah, and I can personally come and check and make sure they clean right, and make sure they do the work and everything. But yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and then after, just get something to eat, just chill. Watch a little movie or something. Just.
Yeah, that would be nice.
What?
Thank you. Yeah.
At this point, Sophia has basically agreed to go on a date with him. She said that her relationship was complicated, and I haven't seen any signs yet that she isn't interested in Abdul.
You know what I should think you do? Take another shot.
Another shot.
Come on.
All right, I'll take.
Tequila. Come on. To enjoy this moment.
Don't drink too much tequila,
Why not?
Just get a little crazy with tequila, wait.
Oh, crazy?
Like about beer, have you heard about Pacifico beer?
Pacifico? No, I never heard of that.
Yeah, that's my favorite beer.
For real?
Yeah. But I've been drinking tequila, you know, here and there. But yeah,
They say it makes you crazy. Like, how does it make you really crazy?
it just made me take crazy stuff and, you know, act up like not myself.
Oh my
but yeah.
God, man. I can't believe
Stuff
I'm
like
going
that,
through
but
this.
yeah. I'm from Mexico. People should say that I should be drinking a lot of tequila, but no. Something's not it.
Sorry about that. You know, business call.
However, again, based on her body language, she could be saying all of this to simply secure the job. So it was time now for Abdul to be.
I ain't gonna count. I'm kind of getting mixed signals from this situation because it's like, on one hand, like she a foreign chick, so like first and foremost, it's like some kind of like it's got to be some type of I don't know misinterpretation. Cause them Mexican chicks sometimes they do be friendly as hell. I ain't gonna cap. But then it's just a situation where it's like she could just be securing a job, but it's like nah. Cause you said your relationship is complicated, so that mean like, yeah, you got a nigga, but you don't really got a nigga. It's whatever. She feeling your pop and you got bread, so you might can be the nigga that take her off his hands. That's what it really sound like. Cause like Buddy is he kind of weak for real. I ain't gonna hold you, nigga. This ain't nigga Dylon. That boy Dylon, the legend, man. GOAT.
Become more
Tonio.
aggressive with his approach.
I'm good.
But
that
I still
nigga
don't feel like I
Dylon,
know
that
anything
GOAT.
about you. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
What do you know about me?
like something you never told somebody before, you know? Like a deep, dark secret. Yeah.
Where?
I'm really trying to get inside, you know, your head.
Well, I don't have any dark secrets.
Bro,
No.
just a pretty face with no dark skin. I don't believe that, you know, everybody got a little past or something.
Yeah, no.
None?
Well, my only past is that I'm from Mexico, and no, but I've been here for most of my life since I was little. I went to school here and stuff like that. Yeah.
And not to mention, she did seem pretty comfortable with being left alone with him. But at the same time, this could just be a big opportunity for business for her, so she's just excited and comfortable because she thinks she's gonna make some money. I don't know you guys, but let's see now how she reacts when our rich and successful decoy Abdul attempts to flirt with her.
Usually, what I just do is like work out a little bit, you know? I'm at gym 24/7, 7 days a week. So, yeah.
Bruh,
Like,
how,
now,
bruh?
Like, I enjoy my parts, you know? I was a skinny guy at first, but, you know, I grew a little something.
Yeah, I used to go to the gym like a few months and then.
Yeah. I get closer to show you. Yeah, I don't really know. Like, she be taking a long time, you know? And she has to get a lot of chases because my party tonight, but.
Oh, you know her for like a long time?
Yeah, that's my homegirl for sure.
That's good.
Basically call her my blood.
Oh, so you have to tell each other everything, or you guys trust each other everything, or?
I wouldn't say everything. Like, you know, I got my own business and she got her own business. Like, you know, some things you just keep to yourself. And like, you know, this I might keep to myself. Cause,
Oh, that's good. Well, nice to know that.
of course.
Or you can keep between me and you
Of course.
to yourself.
Oh yeah, it's over
Of
with.
course.
Good.
This is what I was saying.
It's over with, baby.
Really, I can't do this no more.
So look, you guys, at this point, it was already a few red flags. She obviously has been giving this guy flirtatious energy, and when he asked her if she was seeing anybody, she said that the relationship was complicated.
Tough.
That's crazy. But
Tough.
however, in order to make this content as engaging as possible for you guys, we compress a large portion of these tests to get you guys to the most important parts. So after about 15 to 20 more minutes of small talk, we got to this point right here.
I'm so shy. I'm sorry. Do you know any Spanish?
No, I don't. You gotta teach me something. Like, how would I say beautiful in Spanish?
Bonita.
Bonita.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think y'all are ready to wrap this up.
Too very bonita. I ain't gonna lie.
Gracias. Tú también muy bonito. Love your tattoos. You're very slim. Very cute. Very handsome.
Thank you, thank you. I don't know what you said at first, but it sounded pretty, so I'm accepting. I ain't gonna lie. Cause everything you say sound pretty. I can't lie. You just perfect, aren't you?
You
Gotta be something about it. Like I heard about,
might not be perfect, you know. I try.
cause I do hear a lot of Latinas be crazy. I haven't seen that yet, but like I feel like I just got to get you to know you more, you know.
You know Latinos but not Mexicans, right? Because Latina and Mexicans are different. Like we're Hispanic, and then Latinos is from like Puerto Rico and somewhere else. You know?
See, this is why I need you. I feel like you can teach me the difference. I didn't really know that. You teach me a lot about Hispanic heritage and stuff.
I'm gonna tell Julie to bring her in.
Get to know each other more. You got like Instagram, Facebook, anything?
Yeah, I do.
And you get that. So you be on social media a lot?
Mostly Instagram. That's my
Instagram?
Yeah, I have Facebook and everything, Snapchat, but my main thing is Instagram. Yeah.
And
You know social media a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. Look, what's up Instagram?
I'm gonna leave it up to you guys at this point to determine whether you think this test was a pass or fail.
Hold on, didn't they just tell Buddy not to? And Buddy said, "Nah, shorty bad for real. I'm about to shark her my damn." So he just said he got sharked. And it's a dog eat dog world out here, boy. God dang.
In my opinion, even though she didn't physically cheat, it's just certain.
This
Facebook,
shit,
anything?
Yeah, I do.
this shit just
So you
said.
be on social media a lot?
This shit just hold on. Let me get myself out the way real quick so y'all can see this. Oh man, they are funny. He said, "Don't show your phone yet."
Mostly Instagram. That's my
Instagram?
Yeah, I have Facebook and
Don't
everything,
show your
Snapchat,
phone.
but
Bring her in. He's looking at the message right now. My nigga's looking at the message right now, bro. He sees this.
my main
bro.
thing is Instagram. Yeah.
And
You know social media a lot?
Yeah.
The nose wipe told it all, bro. That nigga wiped his nose. He said, "Nah, fuck that. I gotta get this. I gotta bag this, y'all." She right.
Yeah, I can. Look, what's up Instagram?
I'm gonna leave it up to you guys at this point to determine whether you think this test was a pass or fail.
Straight
In my
fail.
opinion, even though she didn't physically cheat, it's just certain boundaries that you don't cross within your relationship. And Kennedy and Cap just felt like these boundaries weren't respected. At this point, we had seen enough, and Cap made a decision to go ahead and end the test. So we instructed Abdul to make an excuse to bring her to the control room, which she thinks is just another bedroom in the house.
All right, Keith. Oh, shit. Come on. Everybody. Oh, shit. Come on. Everybody. Oh, shit.
But you guys already know what time it is. It's time now to expose this soulless fucking
cheater.
Going on over here. Damn. That's how you gonna do it? You don't even need to explain yourself to me. It's him you need to talk to.
Sophia, that's how you gonna do me.
Sorry, baby.
I take care of you. I do everything for you. Try to help you get your papers. I wanted to marry you. There's no other man in the world that would have did this for you. I'm hurt right now.
You're greedy, and for what? You're greedy, why?
So you're planning all of this?
She felt you was cheating on me. I didn't see it. I loved you. I denied everything she was saying.
He was rooting for you, and look what you did. You made him look like a fool for what?
And you about to go out with this man and marry him. What I supposed to do?
I was just playing around. I wasn't serious about it.
After talking with Jay, I'm gonna be honest.
Ma'am, can I explain to you what's going on here?
Yeah.
My name is Jay from Soulless Cheaters. I basically run a
Bro, she just said I wasn't serious. I was just playing. Like, what that nigga on Friday say? Name one nigga in the hood you know play like that. Man, what'd he say?
show where I catch cheaters on my channel. This whole thing was a setup. It was a loyalty test to see if you was truly loyal to your boyfriend or not. As we can obviously see that you're not loyal to him and you failed this loyalty test today. Yes.
You don't have anything else to say for yourself? Like, and it's pissing me off because I knew this the whole time. You don't have anything else to say?
I don't even know what to say, but sorry.
At this present moment, just get your bags and leave.
You better pay him all that free rent you've been taking up. Pay him all that money back too.
Talk to you in private.
It's up to Jay.
I mean, do you want to talk to her in private?
I want to never read this. Didn't mean to do this, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Let's not make excuses. Let's just keep it a rack at this point. Let's just keep it a rack.
Yeah, you drunk tequila with this guy.
Yeah, I did.
I'm embarrassed.
Me too.
There's nothing funny about it.
I'm hurt.
didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
You just gotta live on.
I mean,
Ma'am, you're good to go. You're able to leave. Wait, ma'am. Just want to let you know, you're a soulless cheater.
Based on her responses, I personally didn't see enough sympathy for anything that she did. She tried to say that she didn't mean any of the things that she said
was
on
drunk
the
at this
test,
by this
but
point.
I don't know you guys. Let me know your opinions in the comments. But
Nah,
honestly,
she
I
was
really
drunk by
do
this
feel bad
point.
for Cap. He did seem like a really genuine guy that was in love. And I don't know if you guys remember, he did mention in the beginning of the test that he is a security guard.
And sometimes after work, I do security and I take care of all the bills and everything. So.
Oh, you do security?
Yes, sir.
And if you are a OG supporter, you know how bad I need security. So I want you guys to do this. Like the video to let me know if you guys want to see more of Cap on the channel. Because honestly, I could really make him my full-time security guard if he was up to it. You guys let me know. But thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time on Catching Soulless Cheaters.
I wouldn't say these niggas chain. I would just say these niggas want really.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. My body, my choice.
The problem with online dating is the fact that you go from strangers, literally never ever meeting, seeing this person ever in your life, right to dating, 0 to 100. In 0.2 seconds, you went from strangers to going out together as if you're a couple. That's not normal. It's not natural. Okay, I don't like it. I don't like it. In fact, I've never heard one person ever say in my entire life, gosh, I just love online dating. I just love the dating apps. I love it. I love having 7 downloaded dating apps and not one of them is working. I love it. No one's ever said that before in their life.
You don't know what words mean, do you?
Hey, lady, you do realize that's effectively dating, right? You talk to a person you don't know and then try to see if they're interested in going out for a cup of coffee and seeing if you have anything in common. That's literally what it is. You go from strangers into potentially something more. And that's how it's worked since literally for centuries. I mean, what's the solution here? You're not interested in trying to go out with the people you already know. Those dudes are in the friend zone for a reason. Now, believe it or not, there are plenty of modern women out there who brag about the dating apps and how much they love them. It's an endless source of attention and validation. They download the app, throw up a 6-year-old picture back when they had substantially less weight, just wait for the endless stream of messages from men that they ultimately ignore. It gives modern women the impression that they're more valuable than they actually are. Now, it does have the drawback of overinflating their egos, substantially increasing their body counts, not to mention completely warping their minds, but that's constantly overlooked because the dopamine rush will always take precedent over common sense.
You know why? Because it's weird. They're weird, okay? Not only do you put up pictures of yourself, like you're kind of like selling yourself to somebody, like look how great I am, embarrassing, but then you're also just talking to a bunch of strangers for like weeks on end, messaging them each day as if you're like pen pals or something, but it's like a weird pen pal, and then maybe you meet one out of 20 and you're like, wow, that was a dud, just to start the cycle over again.
What? Woman, what you're describing is no weirder than what you do on social media. You post pictures of yourself, the food you eat, as well as videos pretending that you're a smart with the attempt of trying to get views, likes, comments, and subs. The dating app is just another venue to get that source of validation. And these people are complete strangers, but that doesn't stop you from interacting with them in the form of liking comments, not to mention reacting to the comments. It's literally the same thing, but somehow it's magically different in your eyes when it comes to the dating apps. But at least on the dating apps, you have the mere chance of meeting someone face to face. Now, you'll just sabotage this anyway because the dating apps have given you the impression that you're entitled to better men for reasons that were only explained to you in your favorite romantic dramedy of choice. So those men are only really duds because you deem them as such, which is unsurprising to say the least. Dating apps have completely destroyed everything and have made you profoundly unattractive in the process, and yet somehow texting with a random dude is what's weird and strange. You clearly don't know what you're talking about, sister. And that's not going to stop you from going on the internet with complete strangers to frickin' talk about something you don't understand.
Pathetic.
I can't be the only person right now feeling like I don't have time for the wrong person. I don't want to love for fun. I don't want to pour my energy into something that's not pouring back into me. I want a love that's being reciprocated. A love that's worthwhile, worth a lifetime. And I don't want my love just to be poured anywhere. It's almost like you reach a level in your life where you don't want to surround yourself by people who are only meant to drain you. And you can't even blame them for draining you, because they need love too. You can only blame yourself for draining yourself into someone who was never meant to hold your love, to pour back into you. So I know I can't be the only one feeling like this. Don't get me wrong, I would love the idea of simple gratification and just getting that ego boost and feeling high as a kite, but it leaves me empty in the end. I know you feel that way too. I want the love that I give. Settling for anything less than that makes me a fool. And our love is sacred. Yeah, I could love again. Yeah, love will find me again. But I want it to be the right person, so that it can be the last time love finds me.
Emotional damage. Well, I hate to break it to you, sister, but the only reason why you feel so quote-unquote drained is because you kept chasing after the men who were only interested in,
Box.
How do I put this in a way that's algorithmically friendly? Draining their reproductive sauce into your barren baby factory. Close enough, I guess. You fooled yourself into thinking that these men were the types of men who will give you this unrealistic impression of love that you crave. But that kind of love is literally impossible. It requires enough serotonin and dopamine to drown a farm donkey, which must exist in order for your brain to feel that from the moment you meet this guy until the day you give up the mortal coil. But here's the problem. You think that romantic comedies and Disney movies are straight up documentaries. You're looking for an attractive man who's sensitive, well-built, good in bed, has lots of money, and is effectively the total package. You're expecting him to give up his bachelor lifestyle just to be with you, but there's no chance in hell he's going to do that. There's no point for him. You've already given him what he wanted, and he's not going to give you anything in return. He doesn't have to. And all that you have left is to sit in your car and endlessly complain about how you'll never find love, which is frankly completely your fault.
Ew.
Translation, I'm reaching the age of 30 and I'm completely and utterly alone. I've accumulated a body count that's so unfathomably high that it's left me broken to the point where all I can do is pity myself and pretend that I'm a deep intellectual soul when the only thing that's deep about me is where Chad has hollowed me out. I passed up every single chance to have a fulfilling relationship because the men who'd be willing to commit to me never met the absurdly high standards that I set for completely arbitrary reasons. It's left me to the point where I can't even bring myself to refer to the men I want as quote-unquote men. I must refer to them as people because of an overwhelming desire to always be right and in control. And because I'm incapable of recognizing a man for his basic gender role, I'm forced to sit in my car and endlessly complain about how alone I am because I can't bring myself to admit that I completely screwed up my life in a blur of meaningless one-night stands and hookups to which I will always return because I have nothing else going for me in life, and this is the only way I'm able to feel anything at all. On a scale of 1 to 10, how close am I?
10. Yeah, baby.
Hell
Hell
piece of
yeah.
advice I could give to every single woman right now, it would be to remember how special and sacred your body and your energy are. In this day and age, intimacy is extremely normalized in such an early stage of knowing somebody. I want to be careful with how I say this because I don't want to come off in a way that's not empowering women to do what they want to do with their bodies. Your body, your choice, always. But when it comes to intimacy with another person, as a woman, you have to remember how sacred and special your body is, your soul is.
Show a little respect. So how many men have you slept with?
Well, correction there, woman. Intimacy used to be a sacred exchange between a man and a woman. Used to be. It's been relegated to the past tense. It was a physical expression of the emotional bond that a man and a woman were supposed to have together. That's why body count actually matters. But I gotta level with you, sister. Your advice is too little too late and stems from an embarrassing amount of life experience which you accumulated in a period of time that can only be described as shockingly short. Now, I do agree, hookup culture has done absolutely nothing to help society in any way, shape, and form, but here's the problem, lady. We've been telling you this for literally decades, and then you turned around and called us oppressive incels for saying as such. But now that you're aging out, you're still trying to play both sides of the fence. You're telling women to keep their legs closed while also telling them that they should fight the patriarchy the only way they know how. On their backs with their legs spread wide for Chad, Tyrone, Raphael, Marco, Chang, Wang, Takeda, and Slade. That way you can get the benefits of being a penniless avenue stroller while still getting to hate on the men who did nothing to you in any capacity.
As normalized as it is, It's an energetic exchange, and intimacy should be an earned privilege on the end of your partner, in my opinion. I want to emphasize in my opinion. And I'm not trying to say this in a judgmental way where I'm putting any women down. I just want to say this to remind every woman that your body is sacred. Your energy, your soul, not everyone deserves to have it right away. The guy you met at the bar last weekend and went on one date with doesn't deserve to see you and connect with you in those ways yet. The person who actually deserves to connect with you and experience you on that level and in that way should be somebody that's committed to you.
Jane, you ignorant slut.
Well, there's the problem right there, sugar. It's not the fact that modern women kept choosing the hot guy who engaged in a 20-second drunken conversation with you before going back to his Trans Am for the 5-minute train ride to Tuna Town. It's the fact that you're trying to give your fellow sisters a pass for their irresponsible behavior by saying you're not trying to judge them. The only way that you would be in the right with this argument is if you had that card of the V persuasion, but you clearly don't have that. You got rid of that card the second the hot guy gave you attention. And the good men are not forced to wait for a roast beef sandwich that has been left out for 15 years while you still charge the good men full price for the stinky privilege that other men got for next to nothing. And unless you haven't porked half of the starting roster of your community college football team, you're in no position to try to make any commentary on the subject, woman. It's not like it matters anyway. This quote-unquote advice of yours has shown up 20 years too late and only after you passed yourself around like free beer at a Kenny Loggins concert. And I'm not even sure I know what that means, but something tells me it would end the same way as smashing with you. Needless headaches and endless regret.
It should be somebody that has put in the work to get to know you as a person, what makes you smile, what makes you who you are. Not somebody that just came along and had to put in zero effort and got what they wanted. Because guess what? What happens after that? A lot of men disappear because they got what they wanted. I mean, from their perspective, I don't agree with this, but like, what else is there to work for? At the end of the day, it's your body. Do what you want to do. If you're comfortable doing that and that's what makes you happy, do it. By all means, live your life and do what makes you feel good. Just a reminder to be careful with your energy. Don't go extending that to everyone because not everyone deserves that from you.
And I'm not saying that's a good thing or a bad thing, because who are we to judge? Right from wrong, moral, immoral, virgin, slut.
Oh, I can't say I'm surprised there, sister. You're telling other women not to sleep with the first guy that gives them attention. Not because it damages your soul or completely ruins your ability to bond with other men, but because the longer you keep him out of the bedroom, the longer he's going to stick around. Woman, that's known as weaponization of the bedroom, and self-respecting men don't like being treated that way. But to be fair, this so-called strategy that you're proposing isn't going to work anyway. The dudes that you want know this con all too well, and they're a little bit more patient than you give them credit for. They'll tell you whatever you want to hear and will be willing to wait 2 to 3 days if it means getting to smash, and then they'll just ditch you afterwards. We see it all the freaking time. Meanwhile, the dudes you ignored aren't interested in you because, well, you said it yourself. You're going to put them through a veritable obstacle course for weeks, if not months on end, for some naked time that just ends up being unsatisfying, lifeless, and just totally not worth it. All of which could have been avoided if you just accepted that maybe, just maybe, porking every hot guy you saw back when you had value was probably not the best idea. But to be fair, this wisdom only counts when you're the one doling it out after if you lost your value and have nothing to offer anybody.
All that I am saying is that I long for the days of the Virgin and the elegance of railway travel.
Just want to take a moment to say thank you to the fine members of the Bounty Board over on Patreon for their continued support of my work. Gentlemen and gents, it is truly phenomenal how generous you are in supporting my work. I cannot thank you enough. All hail! And if you're interested in supporting the channel, check out the Bounty Board over on Patreon, where $5 a month gets you access to exclusive content you're not going to find on YouTube. I'll leave the link in the pinned comment down below for you. And of course, you can always support the channel by liking this video, sharing, leaving comments, and if you're enjoying my particular brand of comedy, then I hope I've earned your subscription today.
If I'm not the woman of your dreams, the love of your life, and you don't look at me and think I can be your wife, then go away. Leave me alone. Just walk by, don't say hi, don't put on this show only to dim my glow. I don't want the not ready, take it steady, easy going man who can't even make...
I'm interested in knowing about this. Like, how...
It's the day before the test and we were here in Red Chick.
You got a poly relationship. Will their girlfriend cheat on their... Well, if that girl cheat on the poly relationship, like, you really wild anyway. What? Y'all should have been seeing them plays.
Chukwuemeka meeting up the couple. Unfortunately, the couple couldn't get to the home tomorrow earlier, so we're meeting them up today.
Today we're helping ENT place their girlfriend Lena to a loyalty test. Yes, they're girlfriends. The couple is in a polyamorous relationship.
So let's get the elephant out of the room here. Can you guys explain like to the viewers and to us like how just the whole poly world works? So like
there's so many dynamics, but more specifically our dynamic is dating a female together. I don't date men. It's just us who date women together. It's originally my idea.
Oh, it was your idea?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Oh, God. See, he ain't even the leader of the relationship. This is probably why they on this motherfucking show right now. This is why shit is the way it is right now. It was her idea, so she leading the pack. Boy, this is about to get ugly.
He told me no before. I think he said because he thought I was trying to set him up.
Yeah, talking about bringing in another girl. I'm like,
So it became a topic of conversation again, and we decided to try it out. And it's been 6 years that we've been poly.
What was that one deciding factor?
about poly?
Yeah, what was that deciding factor for you to be like, you know what, all right, let's do this, babe?
2 women. I was like, okay. I can't even blame you, you know? But no, I did my research and everything, so now I'm locked in and I got a different mindset now. But, you know, in the beginning, it was like, okay, baby, you want to bring in a girl?
Now, I know when I first heard the couple was in a poly relationship, I was like, wait, how can you expect your girlfriend Lena to be loyal? Well, as it turns out, despite being polyamorous, the couple is not in an open relationship. They still expect and demand loyalty. Apparently, there are different dynamics to polyamorous relationships, and ENT are in what's called a triad.
There's different dynamics. Some people will have a partner and that partner can still bring in other people. So when we talk about it, we're very specific about our dynamic. And it's for somebody coming in and being committed to us the same way we plan to be committed to them, the same way we're committed to one another. So
we're open but closed. It's like, you know, once we once we become a triangle, there's no openings in there.
So you guys still set those boundaries, you guys still expect that loyalty. Okay.
That's good. Do you guys think she's doing something on the side?
Okay, so when we're out together, we don't want her to be over there getting numbers on the side with other people from the club, because they'll see all 3 of us come in, we'll be dancing each other, drinking, having fun, and then dudes coming up asking me, hey, how you doing? Let me get one, or something like that. And you know what I'm saying? We don't, yeah, it's been a lot of that. I know my wife is straight and stuff like that, but I don't want her to be slipping numbers and, you know.
How is it as a man dealing with 2 women in the house, 2 different, you know, menstrual cycles, 2 different attitudes?
I mean, you know, I pray a lot, so. but no, I wouldn't say it's like the same as a monogamous relationship or whatever, but yeah, 2 girls, you know, it's pretty stressful. You know, but I can say it's pretty easy because I have a wife who's dating her too. If it was like a V where we were just like, they were both focused on me and stuff like that, it would've, I don't think I could handle that. But since we're dating together and it's way easier.
To help the couple find out if their girlfriend is truly loyal to them, we're having our decoy Michael ask her on a date.
How should he approach her, like when hitting on her?
I honestly think it's about how you come.
Yeah,
with
just
her,
how you talk to
your
her.
energy. Because even on some of her videos, when she go out, I'll see her like recording, and if somebody's like, "What's up?" and she's like, "Nothing," you know, so.
Yeah. See, if you come off hitting on her, probably not. You know, you probably gotta laugh at joke with her a little bit.
What is considered a fail to you guys? Like if she kisses him, hugs him, exchange numbers?
If she kisses him, for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What about number exchange or Instagram?
It's just the number exchange, and then you're not letting me know about it. So it's it's probably the number for sure. Like, what you need his number for? You got mine.
If she said yes to a date, would you want to do a phase 2 or not?
Yeah, we would want to do a phase 2, but it would kind of be like already decided. Like, nah, you going on a date?
To go on it.
I still want to see what happens on the date. Like, what are you gonna do on that date? Like, I want to know all the details. But yeah, if she makes out or
why is you even on the date?
I'm definitely gonna be like, okay, let's see phase 2. I want to see like what you're doing.
You have a tall task, brother.
Ain't no need
you
for
got
dates.
this. I'm not worried about it, brother. Don't worry about it.
You got this,
it's
bro.
Gonna be good. Hopefully she passes though.
Hopefully she doesn't. What? I want to see this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm with the drama this episode.
My nigga dying on his
and the next
demon
day
sound. He
arrives.
said, I
We
hope
arrive
she
at our photo
doesn't.
location and begin setting everything up. ENT are scheduled to arrive at 5:30 p.m. This time, they will be coming with Lena.
Maybe the atmosphere will entice her to cheat. Maybe she'll find life out here to be a lot more exciting than it is in Victorville. I mean, I had two cousins that grew up in Victorville, and both of them moved out here and never went back.
With our chef in the kitchen, our decoy in position, and Kyle and his wife Maddie on standby, we were ready to go. Our decoy
That's the
Michael is
first time
pretending
I ever
to own
seen
this
that nigga's
house.
wife.
He's pretending that he was able to buy it with the money that he got,
He got
after
a
being
white
injured
wife.
in an
Man,
accident.
I would not
Did you know
expect
that if
that.
you got
Well, I
into a
kinda
serious
would.
accident or injured in any way, your case could actually be worth millions? Unfortunately, though, many people never file a claim or end up getting lowballed by insurance companies. If you become Morgan & Morgan's client, though, they that you see on the screen. You can visit Davion's friend Michael let him borrow the house to throw the party, and as a courtesy and surprise to his guests, Davion was going to be doing all the cooking.
What's up, man? Glad y'all made it. Finishing up this food for y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for coming, man. Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
If she stays loyal and she decides she doesn't want to leave Victorville, maybe there's something that we're missing.
Do you want your dick cut off?
My boy was cool enough to lend me this house for this party, man.
Here we go. Damn.
Introduce y'all to my boy Mike. This is his house.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? My name is Mike, bro. Nice to meet you.
He's gonna
Good.
take
How
care
you
of y'all. I'm
doing?
gonna finish
Nice
this
to meet
food
you,
up and
bro.
I'll be right back with y'all.
How you doing? Nice to meet you, Michael. Nice to meet you.
Davion heads back into the kitchen to chef it up as Michael entertains his guests.
Where y'all coming from? Up the hill. For real? So yeah, I just got this place about maybe a year and a half ago.
Michael gives everyone a mini tour of his lavish home before offering everyone a drink.
You know, since we are here for a party, we're gonna have to take a shot. It is house rules.
That's what we do.
Y'all cool with that? Y'all cool with that? We got tequila, got Don Julio, we got, what else we got? Yo, bro, what else we got? I forgot.
We got lamb, we got mash, we got sliders, we got salmon.
I was talking about the lip.
He's talking about food, he's talking about drinks.
Yeah.
We got everything y'all want.
No, but I was telling them because it's house rules, we gotta take a shot because it's your celebratory promotion, bro. You feel me?
Oh, it's...
He's not gonna tell you, but I told him how to cook though, for real. Is that too much? That's cool. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Thank you, man. I appreciate y'all.
So I got a couple more people coming. They should be here any minute, but let's take a shot. Congratulations,
Thank
bro.
y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for being here, man. Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Yes, we gotta tap it. Let's head on this way. Get out of his way real quick.
Oh, I feel like she's gonna fall.
Bro, she's gonna fail. What the? She's gonna fail.
I hope she doesn't, bro. She's so friendly.
Michael takes everyone to what we're calling our blind spot. We'll now begin executing the rest of our plan.
Andrew, cue Kyle and Maddie in.
Step 1, send in the gift.
Hello.
Oh, there they go right there. Yo, what's good, bro?
What's good, bro?
What's up? I'm still learning names, so.
Hi, Kyle. Very nice to meet you.
They're killing it. They're freaking killing it.
Stellar production.
Gifts are right there, bro. Right there.
Perfect. Sounds good.
Did y'all take y'all shots yet? No.
No, not yet.
No way they're taking another shot.
Yeah, because Kyle and Maddie just walked in. Whoever walks in, gotta take a shot.
I said it's a house rule. They came in. It's a house rule. They kind of, you know what I'm saying? Cheers, fellas and ladies.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Bro, I didn't prepare my liver for that today.
See, normally I'm a whiskey dude, but he likes tequila.
Oh, I drink whiskey,
What's your
but my favorite is tequila.
What's your favorite tequila?
After giving it some time, we move on to step 2, send in our cover fire.
You always late, bro. God damn, man. Damn, you was up.
I was upstairs.
That was good, bro.
Trying to get a little.
Good. I'm gonna just get you your shot, gang.
Hey, you guys know that Don Julio. Make Daylon act the Fulio.
After taking yet another shot, we gave Michael some time to chill.
Daylon
By now,
gotta
I'm
get
pretty sure
in,
this man was
man.
buzzing it, and we couldn't have our decoy slurring his words. Eventually, we moved on to step 3, cue in the outfit change.
Oh, wait, hold on.
All right, y'all. I'm done. Let me go get up out these step codes, buddy. I'll be right back.
What you mean?
Bro, I can't come party with y'all like this.
I mean,
give me 5 minutes, man. I'll be back, man. Enjoy. All right, maybe like 10. Give me a second.
All right,
I'll
bro.
be back.
Okay.
And with that, the stage was now set for the excuse.
They brought gifts. I'm sorry, you guys. They brought gifts, and we didn't get a chance. So can be here super long. So we started to start a coke.
Okay, that was hard to hear, but as instructed, the couple is pretending to feel bad for not getting Davion a gift.
Just real quick, you sure? You come back?
What's going on? I'm sorry.
Hey, come back.
Wait, what's going on? What happened? Everything okay?
We see that you guys were bringing gifts, and we didn't stop anywhere.
Oh.
That is raggedy.
Oh.
Literally, it was terrible. Okay, so what you feel, right? I mean, you've been mingling, so.
It's cool. We gonna you straight. We gonna make you comfortable. It's all good. It's all good.
See, that's wild. I don't understand that at all. Bro, we all three came in this motherfucker together. Why the fuck two of y'all gotta go to go get some gifts from the store? Why can't all three of us go? Or matter of fact, better yet, shit, why don't we stay and he go? I'm confused. Why is she so interested in staying back? Man, this shit be crazy.
Y'all can get a gift and be right back?
Yeah, we're gonna come right back. We shouldn't be too long. I don't know.
Oh, that's thoughtful. That's thoughtful. I'll just let him know when he comes back down. No problem.
See y'all in a minute.
She's staying. She's good. She's good. She's good. She's good. Yes. And just like that, our plan worked to perfection. We successfully got the couple out of there.
Andrew, couple's walking out the front door. Couple is walking out the front door.
There was a time in my life where I would only ask for gift cards. I don't know why, yeah.
I mean, I feel you on that. Me too, low key.
For people because a lot of people don't know. Especially Amazon gift cards. Those are gold.
Like no Amazon.
What Amazon do to you?
Please don't give me the huh?
What Amazon do to you?
Everything go good?
Yeah. She's talking and she's enjoying herself. Two shots in.
Me too. Me too. I'm like that too. Like, to be honest with you, like.
Yo, what's going on? Yeah, what's poppin'? What's poppin'?
Andrew, come up. Andrew, come up with a couple.
We sat Lena down in our blind spot so that she wouldn't be able to see the couple sneaking back in. Now, to ensure that Lena wouldn't hear them sneaking back in, we had a day-long jump on a phone call near the stairs. Collectively, this would provide enough cover.
My sizes and shit, I be them up. Like when I do online shit.
Yeah, it's different.
You know what I'm saying?
When you order through different sites, there's different
Yep.
how they size it and
With the couple in our control room, we now just needed the ISO.
I was gonna ask for like a woman's touch though on the house, if you don't mind.
What?
Well, I was gonna show you the back real quick.
Oh, the back?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I was gonna ask.
She
I'm gonna take her
is
on the back real
super
quick. I'm gonna ask her
friendly.
some questions.
Okay, cool.
All right, for sure.
That girl friendly as hell. She real willing to do anything.
Explore a little bit and see what food that we can pick on.
Oh, this is your first time here, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's
Yeah. I'm like, you guys are looking at it. I'm like, I'm looking at it too.
What's your name again? I'm so sorry.
Lena.
Okay, Michael. Michael.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Anyways.
Damn, she went to the back already?
She went to the back already.
This whole backyard, like I said, it was renovated, right?
Uh-huh.
You know what an infinity pool is?
No.
I don't even know how to really explain it, to be honest with you, but this is kind of the best version I can do of it.
And with that, the stage was set for Michael to make his move. Will Lena end up remaining loyal, or will she agree to go on a date with Michael and cheat on Ian Tony?
Whoa. Whoa.
If you are someone that you know wants to set up a loyalty test, fill out our form below. We're also looking for decoys. There's a form for that too.
So I was thinking of doing, have you seen Scarface?
Little pieces. Not really.
You say you like that gangster stuff.
Yeah, but I ain't seen that one yet. I ain't seen that.
I was just gonna ask you, like in this middle area, like what would you want to do here? Because you see how blank it is. You know, you being a woman and stuff, you seem like you got a good style to you, right? What would you want to, what can I put here?
Can you guys hear? Yeah. Okay, let me get another camera on them.
We're only been gone for 2 minutes.
I think like probably.
It's kind of tough, huh?
It is. Unless you want to make them all like that. Like that area is cool. Like if you
Like
make
the couches and.
Yeah, because like if they want to have a hookah or
Mm.
smoke or
You do
anything,
hookah?
this is- yeah.
You do hookah? I should have had hookah here too.
Yeah.
Something.
You don't have hookah?
I did, but not at this house.
Oh, okay.
I want to zoom in right now, but I don't want to move the camera when she's looking this way.
So you say you did security, right?
Yeah.
I used to do security too. That's what's up.
Where?
Concerts,
Oh,
high
concerts,
school
okay.
graduations.
So I'm at the bank.
Okay.
I'm at,
That's what's up. I was doing the DMV for a little bit too.
oh yeah, DMV is a little
Hey,
rough.
fool, I'm about to run upstairs, take this call.
Oh, all right, bet, bro.
All right.
Damn, everybody just leaving. Y'all didn't eat before coming in here, or?
We ate a little bit, but not that much.
She's extremely social.
Cheers.
That's what's up. So how tall are you? Cause you short. You like.
So I'm 4'10" and a half.
So what you saying is, if it came down to it, in the street, you could protect me.
Hey, I'm gonna observe and report.
That's what you can. That's what you can do.
That's my job. Observe and report.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I can do.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I can't do nothing extra.
Mm-hmm. I was doing security just 1.5 years, 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You like it?
I'm confused on how the hell she's security and she 4'10" and a half. Like, what is she about to do for real? A nigga will run up in the bank and just be like, nigga, what? Boom, boom. Get your little ass down. Sit your little ass down somewhere, girl.
I did. I had my moments where I'm like, damn, I want to, get the f- out of this bitch. But it was only because I work for my family. Like, I just wanted to be more
But
like
it's so
independent.
boring though. It's easy money, I get it.
Yeah.
But it's like you don't do nothing. It's so boring.
How do you guys think she's doing so far? She hasn't said anything too uncomfortable yet?
Nah, I'm like Jamie Foxx right now, blaming on the alcohol, cause she's talking.
Yeah, she's talking.
She look thick as hell from right here, though.
So what's like your passion? Like, what do you like to do? Like, what makes you happy?
What I like to do?
Yeah.
I like to, I like to smoke my I like to drink.
Okay.
I like to go hiking.
Love that.
I like to do just like, bowling, just random adventurous stuff.
Okay. Come on, I'm gonna take us in here because I'm probably gonna have one more drink. Do you want another one or not?
Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man.
Sure. She was just down there like her doing them more.
You gotta teach me this tequila stuff.
I don't know if Michael got nervous, needed a little confidence, or felt a little dry, but he takes Lena inside to get another drink.
I drink whiskey. You know what I'm saying? For real?
I don't believe in social butterflies. It's just a guy in me of just like, why you talking so much, man? But you know what I'm saying? There's liquor involved, and then they giving good conversation, so.
Now, Michael is in a weird position where he has to pull her to the side.
I mean, we missing some stuff. They still talking. Like, what the hell?
Can you take a picture of me like on the? Yeah. What type of phone you got? iPhone. Actually, I want to do it. Wait, nah, who do it out here? What's a good like backdrop?
I'm not gonna lie, for a second, I thought Michael choked. I thought bringing her inside was a mistake, especially with Kyle and Maddie there. But luckily, he was able to find a way to take her back outside for some privacy.
I don't know.
Can I be honest with you?
What?
I really just wanted to get you alone out here because I wanted to express some things real quick.
Okay, what you got? What you got to say?
Well, to be honest, I think you're really attractive.
Well, I appreciate that.
You have a really nice smile, beautiful eyes, style is great. You got a really good personality to you. I didn't want to do it in front of my friends because I just didn't want to be awkward, so.
Oh.
He moved in kind of quick. He hitting on it.
He is.
But you had mentioned some things I can do around the house. So I just figured maybe sometime you can come by and like help me decorate, maybe give me a woman's touch.
Look at you.
Maybe we can get to know each other, maybe.
You know what? I mean, this is the thing.
Okay, what? Talk to me. I got you smiling. That's
So
a good
this
thing.
is the thing. So
Shit.
I mess with
I didn't know that.
Okay, well, I mess with my little crew, so it's like that wouldn't be a good look.
I respect that.
You know what I mean?
I respect that.
Like,
No, bro. What are you doing? Come on, keep going.
Let's see.
I'm
Okay.
not trying to do all that.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep it separate.
Keep-
you know what I mean?
Keep it demure.
Okay.
Being respectful.
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
I didn't even know.
Respectful.
I didn't even know. Cause like I said, I met everybody tonight. Besides,
We got a winner. We got a fucking winner. Hey, she was friendly as hell. She was friendly as hell. I think she might have passed, baby. I think she might have passed. That's a good woman right there, boss.
besides them.
Oh, I understand.
You know what I'm
just
saying?
letting you know.
But I definitely caught you coming in. I was like, damn, she looked really good. And then our conversation, I kind of felt like it was flowing a little bit. And to be honest with you, I've been single for a good 3 years. I was like, it would be cool to like get to know her on a different level. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
So I just at least wanted to try. You sure you don't want to go out for dinner one time?
I am sure.
Positive.
I'm positive.
I respect that.
Yes.
No, he kind of had it.
He gave in too quick.
And I'm trying to be hospitable. This is my place. I wanted to be a good host.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I was like, damn, like I would love to get to know this person. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man, you
So,
pushing it
but
now.
I
It's over
apologize
with,
for
bro.
that.
It's okay. You don't have to apologize.
But yeah, we can get some food, you know, shoot the because I guess he went upstairs to talk to them. He called them, I guess.
So did they come back or what the?
He said that he's on the phone with them. That's why he went upstairs.
Oh my God.
So apparently they on their way.
Did they get lost or what?
I apologize. It's crazy.
I apologize. It's crazy.
I'm apologizing for hitting on you.
Dang, low-key, I wish Michael didn't stop. He had a great opportunity to continue applying pressure. He was super smooth with everything. He just backed off a little bit too soon, in my opinion. Lena did bring up the couple, but she never explicitly said they were together. She just said it wouldn't be a good look.
They better not let her know it was a loyalty test, though.
Okay, what?
I mess with my little crew, so that wouldn't be a good look.
I'm not saying Lena would have failed. I just think it was a missed opportunity to not explore that a little more. And because of this, we decided to send in Davion. Yup, he would be our second decoy. We didn't want Lena to fail. We just didn't want the couple to have any doubts.
If y'all, I don't know, cause she's passed easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she tough. We told y'all. Y'all gotta.
I feel like if Michael could have went a little more aggressive on the outside approach.
Man, they trying to double-edged sword this girl, man.
She made.
At this point, they just trying to get the girl to fail, bro. I feel uncomfortable with the answers that you got just now. Like, why press it even more, bro? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, what if you go down there? Like, I don't know.
No, I'm based on her and that conversation when I first met her, I feel like she can already read I'm too young for her.
Yeah,
I can
you
just feel
said
that.
25.
I'm 26.
I remember that age.
You're gonna automatically be like, no, just because your age, you don't even qualify.
I love me, man. I remember that age.
Man, that was a good age.
And with that, Davion made his entrance and I texted Michael to gracefully bow out so that he could have his chance.
That don't look like a chef's outfit. He look like he ready.
He had to change. He had to get in the character.
You know which one? You remember which one yours?
Where'd they go? Where'd everybody go?
Everybody go? Oh, I mean, to be honest,
What's your name
shut.
Davion.
Davion.
She asked, what's your name again? Yeah, love that.
Right, he came out fresh as hell.
That's why she had to ask, what's your name again?
Off the bat, Lena shows Davion interest. We might be onto something here.
We was on another one, bro. I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, pull me up, man.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
smell good.
Thank
What
you.
you wearing?
Appreciate it. Couple. I like the little mix and match. It's a little YSL.
You like to mix it?
Yeah.
Me too.
It's a little YSL with a little.
Oh, she's so friendly. Oh my
Maybe Lena's
God.
just friendly, but she is throwing a lot of compliments to Davion, something that she didn't do to Michael.
Y'all hold it down, all right?
Michael drunk as
crazy,
hell,
man.
boy.
Having read my text, Michael bows out, giving Davion the ISO.
So what did you cook?
So I made. Why you say my name
What
like
kind
why
of
you,
skills you got?
Why you saying my name
What kind
like
of
that?
skills you got?
I got-
I cook, so
You cook?
hell yeah. So I'm very particular. So you better do your shit, cause I'm a.
Oh, I can take all type of criticism. Whatever. How,
I'm not gonna be mean.
I like it honest.
I'm not gonna be mean.
No, I
but
want
I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna need like.
You know, but I want you to be brutally honest with me. You feel me? And I love a woman that can cook.
Yeah.
You know,
I can
that's
cook.
that's always a plus. You feel me? But I ain't make nothing crazy. I braised some lamb chops. I seared some salmon. I made some sliders, and I got mashed and rice for y'all and a little salad.
Damn. He done took her from me, bro. She came in immediately and said, you smell good.
Yeah. And what's your name?
Damn, that's crazy. I tried, y'all. I tried.
What you like to cook? What you best at cooking? Let me ask you that.
You know what? I don't feel that I'm best at cooking at a certain one. I like to cook different things. This last
What's
time,
your signature dish?
I ain't never signature dish. My signature category is Mexican food because
Mexican
I'm
food.
black and Spanish.
Really?
So yeah, the Mexican food I got.
Why
that
do
on deck.
Davion and
Yeah,
Dylan look
some
alike?
mean-ass smothered chicken.
Okay.
And some
yeah.
cabbage.
Like
oh,
I said, I
ain't
mean,
nobody with my cabbage.
I love a woman that can cook. I'm so used to doing all the cooking. So when I come across a woman that can cook, it's a plus.
Beautiful, huh?
Yeah, it's a
'Cause
plus
y'all
for
can be
sure.
in there together cooking and stuff.
You know, that type of chemistry, you know,
That makes sense. That makes sense.
you got some really pretty eyes.
Well, thank you.
Thank your eyes.
Thank you.
He's climbing.
I like your outfit. You look real nice tonight.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You take one of these bottles over here. I guess we can sit down and wait for them. I guess you want to take your shot. If you're going to drink some more with me.
Yeah.
I don't know how much you can handle.
Oh.
Yeah, make sure you got your chaser. I know you a lightweight.
My water.
Yeah,
my
yeah.
extra
You want another
long.
one?
Sheesh. Yeah, I think
I
I
got
might
you.
need another one.
Got you.
Davion was doing good. Like I said, we don't want Lena to fail. We just want the couple leaving here without any doubts. And Davion was giving us a really solid test. After a brief stint with Kyle and Maddie, Kyle sets up yet another ISO.
Davion came in looking like
Oh, yeah, man. Help yourself.
Buddy on power.
I gotta try
Help
the
yourself.
sliders.
You were in Victorville.
Kane,
what you
not
getting into
Kane.
up
Yeah,
there?
Kane.
I don't do too much. I mostly go to my friends. We hang out at each other's house and smoke, drink, or whatever.
Oh, you smoke too?
Yes, I smoke.
Okay.
You?
I smoke a little bit. I cut down a little
just
bit.
Love it.
I cut down a little bit. No, I got tatted on me, but I cut down a little bit just because I've been in the gym a lot, so
okay, me
it
too.
affects the way I eat. So I try to.
You do?
Yeah, I be having
You know
the
what?
munchies.
With the gym, I smoke before I go to the gym because smoking before I go to the gym makes me
Pour you another
focus.
shot.
Like I
Make you focus?
Yes, Every time I go to the gym, I smoke before.
That's crazy because you do look good. It don't look like your eating habits is bad.
No,
Or
they
nothing like
not.
that.
I'm the gym, I've been in the gym for like 6 months, just straight, Monday through Friday, after work. So, yeah, I've been doing good with that. I've been eating good, drinking my water, my pre-workout, all of that.
Okay, all right. I like that.
Big
It's
boy
about that time where he
shots.
has to make something because she's gonna really start questioning like where you guys are at.
Where the
and
fuck she
everything.
at?
You don't come down to LA at all?
Not really, unless I come down with friends.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of my friends, they come out here in LA and stuff like that.
What y'all be getting into when you come?
We be going to the club, we be going to after hours. I like going to lounges, especially like the ones that have like the hookahs and stuff. I like chilling there. It's cool. The Jamaican, I love Jamaican music and going to like the Caribbean.
A little reggae.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the fact that Buddy wasn't qualified,
No, I haven't been to the
man.
Broadway. What is that?
That's a Jamaican spot.
Jamaican spot, like
it's
after hours?
downtown Hollywood. It's not after hours. It's downtown Hollywood.
Like dancing and all of that?
And the music, yeah, Jamaican, all Caribbean type of music. I like that type of music. I like that type of atmosphere.
Like the dance and wine and all of that?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. How you feel about coming down and partying with me sometime?
Ooh.
Party with you?
Yeah.
Is you gonna invite everybody else?
Who?
Ain't you Ephraim, right?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, you ain't gonna invite them?
Yeah.
If you invite them, yeah, I'll come with them.
You'll come with them?
But I'm not coming by myself.
Not by yourself?
No.
Okay.
She's a
All right, that's
winner.
respectable.
There you go.
Keep trying. I mean,
Oh, this your water too.
Oh, well, thank you.
That's for you.
Thank you. But yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Whenever y'all free.
Is he done? You think he's done? Or you think he's gonna try one?
Yeah, he done, man. He
did
cooked,
You're not
man.
gonna try no more?
That immediate bring up was a good hook, not a jab. That was a hook.
Well, it's a couple of speakeasies that I like to go to. It's a couple in Culver City that I go
We'll
to.
speak easy, like poetry.
No, speakeasy is like, so you'll go into it and it don't look like.
Bruh, that girl so good, they cannot let her know that it was a loyalty test. She got a she gotta find out because it's gonna come out anyway. Somebody gonna see that. How many people seen this video? Nah. Ooh, almost 1 million views and it came out 5 days ago. Oh yeah. They had to tell her. Ooh, I hope she take it good. Oh, she might be pissed off about this one.
Like it's a bar or somewhere where you enjoy and maybe like a passage or a back door and you go through and it's a whole event. It's a whole like party. Yeah, it's like some secret.
What is that called?
A speakeasy.
And they have them out here?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope for sure.
How much is it to get in?
It depends. It varies.
We gave it some time to see if Davion would try anything else, but as Daylon predicted, he was winding it down.
They're taking a minute to come back.
They are.
Man, what they trying to get me? You feel me? They ain't gotta do too much, you know?
how do you think she's doing so far?
Talkative, she's social.
To me, she hasn't shown full interest yet. Like it's just like she's being.
Bruh, stop it, man.
I'm going on what the wife said. You know me, the guy in me over there, like, you talking too damn much.
With nothing else materializing, we decided to send Michael back in. If the couple decided not to tell her this was all a test, we wanted to be ready to play it off.
She could be social. I don't think anything's wrong with that. People have to do it in their work.
I feel like too, based on how pretty she is and how she looks, she's used to getting hit on.
Yeah.
She's turned down plenty of guys.
Business calls. I had to take her.
Oh, business calls.
Well, that's that.
I ain't mad at it.
That's,
nah,
I
she
mean, that was
stayed
a full
strong.
pass. She turned him down. She
Yeah.
turned down Davion. She turned down Michael.
She did good. I guess I was being a little hard and stuff, but you know, Polly, you could be social. It's like I'll let her talk to somebody. It's just like how far you go. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
right.
She wasn't giving out a number. She wasn't over there, you know.
Michael had the best chance based on his scenario. I just feel like he could
No
have.
connection.
He had the perfect setup.
Oh, poor Michael. He gave up so easy.
I will give her that too, that she passed even while having a couple shots in her.
Yeah.
That's also like a
Now,
plus.
she a big dog.
She is.
Just want to come clean, just tell her like, oh, this thing was a loyalty test.
Let's do it.
You guys know if you guys want to
Oh,
go downstairs, tell her.
Again. Yeah.
We still tell her?
You guys are
Oh,
cooked.
we couldn't find her.
No, because again, I don't want it to
Zero
pop up.
confrontation.
Not
everything
me.
went good.
It did. No.
You don't want to tell her?
I mean, because everything went good. I don't want to just be like, oh, cameras.
It's gonna be on her conscience. She gotta get it out.
She's good because every time we get into a confrontation, it's everything points out on me.
And you don't want it to come on TV. I'm not risking that. It's gonna stress me out. I'm gonna tell her. She passed.
Because we could play it off if you guys wanted to play
Nope,
it off.
I'm telling her. I'm not waiting for it to pop up or somebody to be like, girl, do you know that somebody on there looks similar to you? Like it sound like you? And then boom, and if she sees it, she's gonna know it's her.
Sergio, take it away. Cause man, you gonna say something, she gonna be on my ass.
Okay.
All right, we'll let E lead the way.
No.
Honestly, I think Lena did really good. She turned down not one, but 2 decoys.
God, that food smells
What's the
good.
song? Where the
Get
song
your
at?
guys,
Drop the
'cause
link.
You guys already know. This shit's gonna be good.
Hey, baby.
What's all this? So, what you say, Sergio? Take it away.
This entire thing was basically just a reality show.
Are you serious?
They just wanted to create
Man,
a
she a good sport about this. And she a good sport.
You don't feel no way about it?
She's solid. She good. Nah, you solid. It's all respect.
So it was putting you in an uncomfortable situation of having 2 guys basically hit on you and ask you on a date and seeing if you would fold.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, you didn't. I'm you up. Mike,
Yeah.
I'm you up.
But I'll tell you this, you did a really good job. You held it down. I'll give you respect. You held it down.
You got my respect. That's all respect.
With that.
Oh,
No, you solid. You solid. It's all respect. Still invite me. I still want to meet your.
Hey. We connected, right?
You feel me? Just let me know. Just let me know. You good.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Hey. Well, you did really good. You turned down both the dances.
You did
You
great.
said no.
And we was all like, she gonna pass, man.
Oh my God, this
You
is
did
so
great.
crazy. You guys are.
All right, so
I'm glad she took that shit well. Cause yeah, that could have kind of went crazy, baby. Let me check you out real quick, 14 souls. Let me see what you got, man. 14 souls. Uh-oh. That ain't right. 14 souls. No, bro. What the hell? Why they showing me everything but the right thing? But the right thing. Okay, let's try it this way. Let's try it this way. There we go, bro. Let's see what we got.
The closer I look into your eyes, the more I realize you're telling me lies. The closer you look into my eyes, the more you start to cry. I have a feeling stuck in my mind. I don't know where to run or hide, and I'm just trying to get by. So stop trying to ruin my life. Here I am pounding at the door again. Nobody lets me in. Nobody lets me in. Nobody lets me in. I said I was gonna fix myself, but now my heart fell off the shelf. Off the shelf. Girl, I need your help. I can't think for the life of me. You cut me apart, yeah, you put a knife in me. I go down, you come down with me. Baby, you come down with me. Yeah, you come down with me. Yeah, you come down with me. You come down. You come down with me.
All right, 14 souls. I feel that. That's pretty dope for real. No cap. How, this your first song? I don't see no other music on your page. Is this your only song? Or is it your first song? Or do you have other songs that you just ain't released or what? This was all right. I drop you a little like. I drop you a like, you know what I'm saying? Show you a little support, you feel me? Okay. How long you been making music, man?
The closer I look into your eyes, the more I realize you're telling me lies. The closer you look into my eyes, the more you start to cry. I feel stuck in my mind. I don't know where to run or hide, and I'm just trying to get by. So stop trying to ruin my life. Here I am pounding at the door again. Nobody lets me in. Nobody lets me in. Nobody lets me in. I said I was gonna fix myself, but now my heart fell off the
I think like that part up to that part is like my favorite part of the song for real. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope for real, man. I'll be looking out for some more of your new stuff whenever you drop it. Go ahead and yeah, keep on doing your thing, man. You will get to where you're trying to get to for sure. You just gotta keep on working on my boy. Keep on working on it, my boy. What else? What else would we do? Oh. I just get so many of these dumbass. So what do you record on now? Or what are you using now? Okay, for sure. Yeah, I use the same thing. I go from Pro Tools to Fruity Loops. It depends on what I'm doing for real. But Fruity Loops is pretty clutch because you can make the beats real smooth and you can go ahead and record right on top of that. So yeah, I like the Fruity Loops a little bit more than the Pro Tools. Just a little bit. The quality on Pro Tools is like unmatched though. For sure. I feel that. How old are you, bro, if you don't mind me asking? Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, you definitely got my dog. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. That's gas. That's even that make bro, that made me like the song even more, bro. Like I ain't even gonna cap. I'm about to hit. We gonna run it one more time for you, bro. that shit crazy. I like that, man. I like that.
closer I look into your eyes, the more I realize you're telling me lies. The closer you look into my eyes, the more you start to cry. Have a feeling stuck in my mind. I don't know where to run or hide, and I'm just trying to get by. So stop trying to ruin my life.
For good reason too. This a good song to be proud of. Stop trying to run my life. That boy holler, boy. You must have been feeling something. You was feeling something on this for sure. You was going through something. That's what's up. Boy. That shit hard.
Here I am, pounding at the door again. Nobody lets me in. Nobody lets me in. Nobody lets me in. I said I was gonna fix myself, but now my heart fell off the shelf. Off the shelf. Girl, I need your help. I can't think for the life of me. You cut me apart, yeah, you put a knife in me. I go down, you come down with me. Baby, you come down with me. Yeah, you come down with me. Yeah, you come down with me. You come down. You come down with me.
Yeah, I definitely like that vibe for sure. That's almost like some it's almost emo for real. It's almost emo for real. Yeah. All right, for sure, man. Just definitely I don't know if whenever you really plan on releasing your next track, but for sure whenever you do that, I definitely want to check it out. Yeah. I used to listen to them a lot in the back in the day for sure. Green Day was my I listened to them back in like I think I want to say junior high, maybe early high school. For sure, bet. Appreciate that. And if you got some friends that got music too, I'd like to do the same thing. Listen to their shit too. Yeah. $250 million.
What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. I want to have a discussion really quickly from a business perspective, and I guess we can talk culturally because you can't really talk culturally about hip hop or rap music without looking at it from a business perspective. But I want to talk a little bit, and I'm going to share this article with you guys so that we can really have this conversation in truth about the recent revelations and the court documents that has been revealed to show several different things in this whole Drake process. Now, for those of us that's been living under a rock and we have to refresh your memory, obviously we know that Drake and Kendrick Lamar had a battle, and it took over the whole music industry. And lo and behold, obviously we had the Super Bowl with Kendrick Lamar, which personally I thought was a little bit lackluster. I'm not really for all of the Black Lives Matters content and stuff like that. But more importantly, Kendrick Lamar got the opportunity to do the Super Bowl, and so salute to him. Outside of that, though, Drake had already previously filed a lawsuit, and people had took that as a massive L because they said that Drake just couldn't take his loss like a man and so on and so forth. I thought that Kendrick Lamar ultimately could be declared the winner because Not Like Us was the biggest hit, but I thought that Drake had the best diss record, personally. Something that I wanted to hear, something that when he switched the beat 3 different times and all of that, that was for me. But again, I know that a lot of people don't consider me a hip hop aficionado because I don't create content around hip hop or address every single beef or do album reviews, but we all like music. We all love hip hop, and I'm not going to switch my content to do that just to be able to justify giving my opinion. But more importantly, I like to look at things from a business perspective, and this is where I really shine. Over on this article in particular, and this is courtesy of BBC. I know a lot of y'all think of BBC a little bit differently, but it is a very, very valid news source. And I want to go over this really quickly with you guys to see exactly what this is. And the reason that I want to do that is because people think that Drake's real lawsuit or what he was doing was against Kendrick Lamar. I don't think so. I think that Drake was really trying to focus on his bag and also at the same time possibly take down the music industry. And if there's anybody that was powerful enough to do it, maybe it was him or Taylor Swift. But this is courtesy of the BBC that says the court gives Drake access to Kendrick's contracts, which is major. And this is a part of the discovery process. It says Drake has been given a green light to access sensitive record company documents in his ongoing defamation case over Kendrick Lamar's song Not Like Us. The star had asked for copies of Kendrick Lamar's recording contract, as well as information on salaries and bonuses for senior executives at his record label at Universal. Now, why is this important? Why would he want to know bonus information and salaries? Because one of the things that has been, reported, or one of the things that's being accused of UMG is that they're doing the same thing that they did to Drake and Kendrick Lamar, that they did to Big and Pac and so on and so forth. Basically that they're trying to incentivize each other to tear each other down, and they are promoting Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us unfairly, as well as other things in order to try to capitalize off of and hedge their bets against Drake, because Drake doesn't need to be the only star that's generating the majority of the revenue over at UMG. So they're using him. Basically, this is what he's saying, right? In a nutshell, in a summary, from a C student's perspective, is that they're using him to continuously build up other artists, but at his detriment, all right? And that's why he wants to know, who's getting a bonus as a result of what's happening? What are the salaries of the people that's making money off of this? Who's helping who? And I also want to know his contract, because I want to know what incentives that he has and what you guys are doing on the back end, because we really need to get all of the cards out on the table. Says that Drake is accusing the company of defamation by allowing Lamar's song to be published and promoted, claiming that it spread false and malicious narrative that he is a P word, right? Universal filed to dismiss the case last month, calling it a logical attempt to silence Lamar's creative expression. Imagine that. Imagine your record label that owns and promotes both of you guys' music, making money on both sides. Goes on to say it also asks for a pause in the evidence gathering process known as discovery while that request was considered. However, on Wednesday, the judge ordered that the discovery should continue. Michael Gottlieb, Drake's lead lawyer, celebrated the decision in a statement to the BBC. Now it's time to see what UMG was so desperately trying to hide, he says. According to the court filing, Drake's team is seeking documents including all contracts between UMG and Kendrick Lamar and the salaries and incentives plans for senior record label staff going back to 2020. They want to know everything. They want to know what the plan was, if this was always in the works, if it was an unfair advantage, who's making money off of it, the whole 9 yards. So this is a major, huge victory, and it also goes against UMG's request to ultimately dismiss the case. They're not having it. UMG has objected to the request, saying that it is costly and time-consuming process of gathering the commercially sensitive information was an undue burden when the case could still. Here's the key. Here's the catch. There's also been several different credible sources. I'm going to go to the one that's easiest to be able to cite. But there are several different sites that are reporting, including Media Takeout, that Universal is now offering, now that the judge has declined to dismiss the case and is granting Drake and his team the ultimate opportunity to see behind the curtains in the discovery process. They're saying that Drake is reportedly getting offered a $250 million settlement lawsuit. Goes on to say, if you thought the rap beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar was all about bars and billboards, nah, that's not really it. It says that Drake attended a game between the Houston Rockets and the Cleveland Cavaliers at the Toyota Center on March 16th. Everybody's been seeing him down in Texas and Houston. And they saying, according to an insider, his lawsuit against UMG may be on the verge of a quiet settlement, and the numbers being thrown around is basically in the hundreds of millions of dollars. Say Drake filed a bombshell defamation lawsuits against UFG, claiming that the music giant used bots and payola to artificially boost Kendrick Lamar's hit "Not Like Us," the song that's now being called the biggest track in the world. Drake's legal team is arguing that Universal, which backs Kendrick, manipulated the numbers to hurt his reputation and distort the competition. So basically, they're offering $250 million to settle the suit. And the question that we now have to ask is it enough? Is it enough? Because who's to say that Drake is interested in settling at this point? Maybe he feels as though this is a lowball offer. And not only that, maybe he has so much money. And again, I'm just speculating.
Bruh. This is a real situation of, nigga, you won the battle, not the war. Drake just pulled a power move on this situation. That is crazy. And just to elaborate on what he said in the beginning, I agree myself with the fact that I thought Drake's diss song was better than the Not Like Us shit. Only off the contrary of the fact that, like, the Not Like Us shit was cool. Like, it was a bop. I ain't gonna care. I can't count. But the fact that it was, like, based off lies, it's like, bruh, what are you talking about? You calling this man this whole, like, that's wild. Off of what? So, no, I couldn't. It was cool, but it did get played out. And I was flabbergasted when I seen that they played that at the Super Bowl, which alludes to the fact of exactly what is being said here. That, like, bro, y'all are promoting it. They promoted that as the Super Bowl halftime show after the fact when it was like, yeah, it looks like Drake wins the war, buddy. 250 million, settle. And he can say, nah, I need more, nigga. Like, bruh.
Here, and I'm just giving my thoughts. Maybe he has so much money and so many resources at this point that it's not really just about getting a payout. It's more or less about taking down what we know as the biggest entity in the music industry, or maybe it's double, a two-way street in which he's not only trying to crush them or get out of this, but also remove himself from his recording contract because he is much more profitable by himself instead of being controlled by a major, which he don't really even need at this point, right? Some people argue, he didn't need a major. I remember when Academics was reporting and he was saying that there are people that are at the music label that was saying that they can't wait until Drake had dropped his next project because he's going to see that they were the ones that were pushing him instead of him really having the motion that he had. Obviously, we seen the album with him and Party Next Door, and that crushed what that narrative was. But I'm curious as to what you guys think. Do you think that Drake is actually going to win this lawsuit? Do you also think that the music industry and UMG, Universal Music Group, are the ones that are manipulating things?
Of course. Of course. What?
You know, there's a short life in
Why do you
acting
think that is? What the creative side is?
Well, because losing out money, you got to take drugs. You're going through so much shit to try and deal with life. You are literally, it's an unhealthy space. And so eventually you're going to go too far, you know? Who knows what happened to Philip? Who knows what he had to do in order to get to where he was at? There's a lot of things that people do that end up sitting and they can't get over it. And they got to keep getting high, hoping to get it out of their head, you know? But when you lose your man card, that's the only thing I can think of. You lose your damn man card.
What is that? What do you mean by that?
You give up your ability, your right to being a man. A man don't take it, a man gives it. So when you give up that man card, you don't get that back.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
No, I'm saying what I'm saying. You don't get that back. You come into this world as a man one time. You give up that right for anything, for fear of being hurt, fear of somebody doing something, for wanting to gain something. When you give up that man card right, you lose some spiritual energy that has always been pushing through. Like if a woman gives up her womanly right of being a mother and taking care of her family and do all those things, when you give up those things, but when you give up your manhood, I've never seen somebody recover from it.
That's deep as hell. And I know that Terrence Howard get a lot of flack for, I don't know, what people don't even probably understand. I think that Terrence Howard is a lot more intelligent than most of us, to be honest with you. I tried to follow along, and maybe it's just because I'm a C student. I tried to follow along his whole dispelling the myth of 1 times 1 equal 1, but 1 times 1 equaling 2 and stuff like that. I was able to follow along a little bit, but I mean, even if he's right, even if he's wrong, his ability to communicate it and clearly and concisely debate that whole topic, in my opinion, I was blown away. And I know I've been kind of following and paying attention to what he's been doing for a long time now, and I am absolutely blown away by his ability to communicate that and speak to that at length. With that being said, a lot of people try to make it seem like he's crazy. And I don't think that he's crazy. I think that he's absolutely sane and in his right mind. And usually people, they try to make him out to be crazy when they don't join and be a part of the go along, get along gang. Now, with that being said, him speaking to this is absolutely true. And there's a lot of people in the culture and society that tries to make it seem like, no, you just normal. No. Listen, when I see trans people, when I see people that live an alternative lifestyle, when I see people that are extremely devious sexually, spiritually, I am blown back. I am taken away. I am a lot of times confused as to how they see themselves as normal and why they're trying to push this on society. Why is it so important to get off? Why is it so important in order to indoctrinate the children? Why is it so important for this to be inside of our books? And I believe that they are spiritually compromised, that they are troubled within themselves. And as Terrence Howard clearly communicated right here, you lose a little bit of something, or you lose something because you have one life, and you cannot get certain things back. And when you give up, when you voluntarily, we're not talking about people that's been taken advantage of, we're not talking about any of that type of stuff. In this specific instance that he's using, I'm going to speak to what he's been saying. When you give up that aura that you have, and I don't believe you can ever truly get it back. And there is a lot of people that are willing to sell themselves short inside of these industries to get in certain rooms and to be a part of the in club, and they never recover from it. I don't think that they ever truly come back from it. It's real talk. I want to hear some more of what he got to say.
That was all the people that went to the puffy parties. That was all the people that did all those things thinking that there was never going to be a consequence for what they were doing. Get punked out and pimped out by some greater desire. You shouldn't have a greater desire than being a man.
Facts.
So I believe that's a big problem with a lot of the actors out there, because they get fluid. And next thing you know, once you go fluid, it's gone. You don't have any foundation to pull yourself back from. So maintain your man card.
He speaks
no matter
very
what.
clearly. That's really dope.
Man, I mean, one of the things you're seeing, you went to a whole different place.
Sorry.
No, I get it. So you see some guys struggling with that. You see Bieber struggling with that. You see some of these guys struggling with that.
They can't get it out of their head. They can't get it out of their head. The things that they did, no matter how they did it, whether they were drunk or high or whatever, you gave up your man card. You need therapy. And that's the thing that hurts them the most. And so they end up on drugs, end up every way to try and get rid of any principles there are. And that's what the business does. And the women that trade their bodies to go and get the role, they get to the point where they have their Oscar, they have their money, but they don't have their dream. They don't have the soul that they started with. So it's like achieving don't mean anything. If I get all the Nobel Prizes from doing all of this, but in the process I have to trade out all of my integrity to do it so that they can stay in place, what benefit is that? It's
not worth it. Man, Terrence Howard is cooking. He is absolutely cooking. Facts. It is not worth it to trade your soul, to trade your integrity for $1. And he's saying that these people are willing to do anything to get famous. And I see a lot of people justified a lot of times, and they say, well, they got $100 million, or they got this, or they got that. But I'll tell you, real talk, once you get past a certain threshold, and once you can buy, for the most part, the majority of what everybody else can buy, and you can fly how they can fly, and you can do what they can do, you can drive what they drive, it's not too much of a difference. I know inflation tries to mess up the numbers a little bit, but I'm going to tell you that it's not too much of a difference between having 10 M's and having 100 M's. It's no gap. It's no happiness gap. It's no opportunity gap. It's nothing that they can do that you can't do, except for, try to get more of it to try to drown themselves or drown out all of the stuff that they had to do to get there. And a hoe is still going to be a hoe. A dude that traded up his man butt is still going to be a dude that traded up his man butt, and they can never come back from that. Meanwhile, you've been happy and you satisfied with yourself because you didn't have to sell your soul, or you didn't have to, subject yourself to something that you never wanted to do in the first place, or you knew that was bad for you to get there. And you're going to try to make it make sense. You're going to try to, a lot of women try to come back and they say, oh, me too. It's too late. It don't matter what you sue for. It don't matter what they go to jail for. You willingly gave it up. And then see, that's my thing is, yeah, I believe that Puffy was, or any of these people, are very, very devilish and spiritually compromised, and that they have sold out even more, which is one of the reasons why they can't fulfill, that fleshly desire. They'll never be able to quench that thirst. It's like a crackhead, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't believe that most of these people that come back and say, well, me too, or I want to get a lawsuit or whatever, I don't think that they just got the money to go along with it. They thought that they was going to be stars. They never made it. Or they got a little bit of fame and now they fell off. And so they think that they can get something back by volunteering their story, and it doesn't help them. It's not going to solve for it. It's not going to bring them back. Terrence Howard is cooking. I want to hear the rest of this, and then we're going to have a conversation.
I lose my integrity. You got to go in as a principal. And what we were brought in here as men. We produce 1,500 sperm per heartbeat for a reason, because the aggression is necessary. You don't trade that in, no matter what.
Hey, did you ever have the opportunity where you got invited and you said no to it?
Hell yeah.
What was the consequences when you said no?
Puffy invited me for weeks, asking me to come and teach him how to, wanted me to be his acting coach for a while. No. Go there and he's sitting around just looking. I'm like, okay, what's the material you want to work on? He's just looking at me. Then next thing you know, okay, hey, will you help me? I want to hear your music. So I come over there and I play the music. And he's sitting there just looking at me, like waiting. Okay. So then my assistant was like, he wants to hang out with you next week. And I was like, for what? He's like, I think he's trying to fuck you. That's what my assistant said. And I was like, oh, okay. Now I get it. So now no more communication. Now you know to be hands off with somebody. A number of producers come in to make the approach, and you threaten to punch them in the mouth, or threaten to knock their head off for talking to you or looking at you like you're a woman. When you approach a real man about his masculinity, you're going to get a real reaction back. It's a difference when a guy walks in a room and when a man walks into a room. And a man don't take the same things that a guy will accept. So always be the man in the room. And that's always been my whole thing, and have lost businesses because I don't bend over in that way. I don't compromise. I don't play gay roles. I don't kiss a man. I don't do that shit, because the man card means everything.
And people will sit there and say, oh, no, it's just acting, or it's just a role. No, it's just a dress that he put on. No, he just was kissing a man and all of that. Man, get the fuck out of here with that. I believe 1,000% that once you as an adult made a conscious decision that you wanted to play this role, and for whatever they sold it to you for, listen, I just believe that you are compromised, and it is something that is difficult to come back from. And I don't care who you are or how much money that they paid you.
No idea we're going to go this direction with the podcast. This is absolute. But listen, we've talked about it. We've had a lot of the guys on to talk about this stuff. Are you done with Hollywood because of this specific reason?
I'm still working. I still, I haven't made the money necessary to do all of the other stuff. So I still have to go and do the chitlin circuit. I still have to do the job that I need to. But eventually, I've done what I set out to do, which was to redefine the universe. I've proven what I've set out to do, and that's why I have all the patents. Whether they evaluate it or not, that's up to them. But I've done the work and finished it. Now I can go on and do whatever else we need to do. Hi, everyone.
Yo, shout out to him.
I fucks with Terrence Howard, boy. Oh, man. I ain't gonna care. Everything he kind of said in that video was all facts, but like, bruh, I don't care whether you acting or not, my nigga. Like, kissing another dude, acting like you gay in a movie, putting on a dress in a movie, all that shit, bruh. Like, you could never pay me enough money to do no shit like that. Like, you do shit like that, bruh. You soldier. You would do anything to make sure that you got money, and that's a scary place to be. Man, that's a scary person. No cap in this video at all.
Man, that's crazy. That is absolutely insane. Shout out to Terrence Howard. I'm always link back to the creator, so I'll be linking back to Patrick Bet-David for the interview. But Terrence Howard absolutely hit the nail on the head. He spoke clearly, he spoke direct, and I believe that he was very intentional with his words. Y'all let me know what y'all think inside of the chat. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Also, Teach Hanley, 40% off your first order plus 20% off for life. I'm going to have to send this to Q to add this as a part of the conversation for Monday night. Y'all let me know what y'all think inside of the chat. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you later. Peace.
Welcome back to another episode.
Ladies.
Welcome back to another episode of.
They got me feeling like I'm academics. They got me feeling like I'm
reliance on terror.
This man was the love of my life. Like, I could see ourselves walking down the aisle and getting married and living happily ever after. Like, all my colleagues, coworkers, cousins, friends, even my parents knew about him. So I decided to book my flight and go visit him. And he's like, hey, I have to tell you something really serious.
Wednesday morning, Austin Metcalf was at a District 11 5A track meet at Kirkendall Stadium. Around 10 a.m., Frisco police say 17-year-old Carmelo Anthony stabbed Metcalf in the chest after some sort of fight.
Again, we got some serious problems that we got to deal with, man. Because I'll give it 1,000 with y'all. Bro, I don't want to live in a black neighborhood. I don't want to be in Atlanta. I don't want to be in Detroit. I don't want to be in St. Louis. I don't want to go to L.A. When I'm in L.A., I get in and get out. Not trying to be around niggas, bro. And this is how everybody feels. Nobody wants to be around y'all niggas, bro. Because you guys are fucking idiots that think out ridiculous.
Like Chris Ross said, it's a difference between black folks and niggas. Niggas, we hate y'all niggas. We hate niggas. Black folks is different. That shit funny as hell, man. Let me see what he talking about though, because I think I did.
Absolutely ridiculous.
I did hear something about this little kid getting stabbed or killed or something. This shit crazy.
Yo, bro, I don't want to live in a black neighborhood. I don't want to be in Atlanta. I don't want to be in Detroit. I don't want to be in St. Louis. I don't want to go to LA. When I'm in LA, I get in and get out. Not trying to be around niggas, bro. And this is how everybody feels. Nobody wants to be around y'all niggas, bro. Because you guys are fucking idiots that think it's okay to perpetuate violence on other people. Let's go ahead and get into the first story, okay? Frisco student killed in stabbing at track meet.
The Frisco Memorial High School community gathered tonight in grief after the stabbing death of a teenager at a track meet.
Another teenager, a student at Frisco Centennial, is now charged with the murder. 17-year-old Austin Metcalf's twin brother was at the track with him. His family says he died in his brother's arms. Fox 4's Amelia Jones spoke with the victim's father and is live in Frisco tonight. Amelia.
Steve, Heather, 17-year-old Austin Metcalf had a bright future ahead of him. He was a leader on the football field and a scholar in the classroom. His dad told me he's holding on to memories and leaning deep on his faith as he tries to wrap his mind around this senseless tragedy.
He was going to turn out to be a great individual and impact this world with positivity.
17-year-old Austin Metcalf was voted MVP of the Frisco Memorial High School varsity football team. The linebacker held a near-perfect GPA and was in the National Honor Society.
He was on the right track. He was doing everything right. I was so proud.
Jeff Metcalf never imagined that his son's future would be cut short.
I'm still in shock.
Wednesday morning, Austin Metcalf was at a District 11 5A track meet at Kirkendall Stadium. Around 10 a.m., Frisco police say 17-year-old Carmelo Anthony stabbed Metcalf in the chest after some sort of fight. Jeff Metcalf says it was Austin's twin brother, Hunter Metcalf, who tried to save him.
And his brother was holding him, trying to hold the blood in, and he passed. My son watched his brother die in his arms.
It's unclear how Anthony got the knife into the meat or what exactly led up to the fight. Anthony is now facing first-degree murder charges, and Jeff Metcalf
It was the best weekend ever.
Is only left with memories.
I was able to watch and be blessed so much. To having both my sons are amazing.
When Jeff Metcalf was diagnosed with cancer 9 years ago, his boys were his strength. Now cancer-free, it's his faith that's keeping him strong.
And when I kissed his forehead today, as his body was cold, I ran my fingers through his hair. I told him it's not goodbye. It's see you later. I'll join you at some point too, son. You just beat me to this place.
Wednesday night, the family's church opened its doors for the community to gather for a prayer vigil to honor a young man whose life touched so many.
But I know he's with the Lord. And I take comfort and peace in that.
In our conversation, Jeff mentioned that he hopes his son's death brings changes to security.
Look, we got to have a tough discussion here. And that tough discussion is, we got some problems in the black community, okay? I tweeted out, we don't have a race problem in America, we have a problem race. I'm going to say that again. A lot of you FBAs are going to get mad at me for saying it, but whatever. You guys are over here in the debrief, and you guys know I'm going to call it like it is. We don't have a race problem in America, we got a problem fucking race, okay? And that problem race is the black community. Now, a lot of people are going to get angry at me and say, Myron, you're racist, etc., you know, your Uncle Tom or any of this other crap. But it's true. It's true. We promote violence. We promote gang culture. We promote sorting things out through attacking each other, through shooting at each other, through, in this case, stabbing each other. Can't even have a disagreement without some type of ridiculous violence. This is an issue. This is an issue. And the thing is that, and the reason why I'm bringing this to the forefront is, the other races are just going to motherfuck the black community. F them, drop the N-bomb, get angry, right? I hate these guys, blah, blah. But I'm telling you guys what it is. I'm telling you guys how they feel. I'm telling you guys what they're saying behind the scenes. I'm calling it like it is. And it's really up to the black community to either change, right? Or we're going to continue to perpetuate the stereotypes, and we're going to continue to deal with said stereotypes. Right? And the culture's got to change, bro. The culture has to change. We got to stop promoting guys like Lil Durk and King Von. We need to start promoting intellectuals and guys that get shit going on. Right? We need to promote going to school, not being a scumbag, versus being a scumbag and scamming and not snitching or whatever. Like, we do everything backwards in the black community.
I ain't even gonna cap. As crazy as it sound, I agree with Buddy. The black community is fucked. We cooked. I tell my guys all the time, like, it's crazy because we lost our culture. We don't have culture. Our culture is the music that we listen to. Unfortunately, the music that we listen to is all drill music and murder music and drug music, and it's just terrible. Actually, American culture is starting to become hip hop, and it's pretty disturbing. But the black community is really suffering from it, and it's sad to see. But nobody is like nobody's doing anything about it. Nobody's trying to stop the shit. So it's like it's only gonna get worse for real before it gets better. Hopefully, eventually it gets better. But good luck.
Right? We prioritize doing drugs, selling drugs, robbing each other, scamming, not snitching, not cooperating with the police. Right? Fuck 12, all this dumb shit. That's what we promote. That's what we promote. So, when you see a 17-year-old kid enact enormous amount of brutality in a quick amount of time, like, where does that come from? Where does that come from? Because look, let's go ahead and assume that this story is true with what the Twitter handle is saying, and saying that the twins tried to jump him, right? Stabbing? Why do you have a knife at a track meet, dude? The hell is going on? Again, we got some serious problems that we gotta deal with, man. Cause I'll give it 1,000 with y'all. Bro, I don't want to live in a black neighborhood. I don't want to be in Atlanta. I don't want to be in Detroit. I don't want to be in St. Louis. I don't want to be in New York City. I don't want to go to LA. When I'm in LA, I get in and get out. I'm not trying to be around niggas, bro. And this is how everybody feels. It's not just me. I'm just saying it. But everyone feels this way. Nobody wants to be around y'all niggas, bro. Because you guys are fucking idiots that think it's okay to perpetuate violence on other people. You can't talk nothing out. Everything's got to get shot out, stabbed out, jumped out. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
My boy said everything's gonna get shot out, stabbed out, jumped out, stabbed out, shot out, jumped out. Oh, he funny. That's a fact though. Like niggas is. Why did why did he have the knife at the church? Why did the boy fight the white boy? Why was they fighting? If the white boy was doing the good thing though, why did they fight? What's the backstory?
And then when someone says the truth, like I do, what do y'all do? Oh, you an Arab. You ain't even one of us. What does that even mean? What? I gotta be one of you idiots to tell you that you're an idiot? I have to be an idiot to tell you're an idiot? Is that what it is? That's the problem. You motherfuckers can't take no criticism. The truth is the truth regardless of who says it. If I say we got some serious fucking problems and the black community needs to get fixed, and then you sit there and say, well, you Uncle Tom, so I'm not going to listen to what you got to say. Nigga, what? And that is why no one respects y'all. Honestly. That is why nobody respects you idiots. Because to you guys, it's like, oh, you can't comment on all problems. Can't comment on all problems. That's why nobody wants to talk to y'all niggas, bro. Because number one, they're going to get called racist. Number two, you guys are going to say some dumb monkey shit like that. And here's the thing. Tariq Nasheed, dumbass, or one of these other niggas are probably going to make a video, call me oh, this nigga hates his own race or whatever. I don't, bro. Honestly, at this point, I don't give a fuck anymore. Honestly. You racist. All right. You Kool-Aid fucking assassins. You fucking fried chicken connoisseurs. Whatever, man. I don't even care no more. Call me a racist. I'm telling y'all the truth. Okay? Is this all black people? Of course not. But there is a significant amount of you motherfuckers that are absolutely fucking retarded, bro.
There's a difference between black folks and then you got niggas. Black folks is cool. Niggas, we want to terminate all them motherfuckers. They make the group look bad. Black folks and niggas. Black folks and niggas. It's a difference. I swear to God, it's a difference.
Bro, Dumb as fuck. Sort everything out through violence. Can't speak proper English. Don't take education seriously. Don't work a job. Think criminal activity is cool. Thinking being in a gang is awesome. Listen to drill music all day. Wear your pants below your fucking waist. Incredible. You embarrass all of us. And we all have to deal with the stereotypes. So then now, when I walk into a restaurant, they're like, I don't know if I want to serve this guy. These niggas never tip. Until they hear me speak, they're like, okay. All right. I feel a bit better now. But I got to deal with that hurdle because the Aquarius before me came into the restaurant and didn't want to tip. LaQuisha came in complaining about the fucking wings not being hot enough. And it ain't hot enough. He heat it back up for me. Shit like that. And the reason why I'm so annoyed, Myron, you're racist. Myron, you're so bigoted. Nigga, I gotta deal with the consequences of these idiots. That's why. I walk into a fucking store, niggas think I'm gonna steal. I walk into a restaurant, waiters thinking having second thoughts. Walk into a fucking, like, Quickie Mart, Asian nigga starts getting nervous. It's not until they hear me speak and behave and carry myself in a certain manner, like, oh, okay, no problem, okay. He good black man. But I gotta come in with a chip on my shoulder because you dumbass niggas fucking up for everybody. So yeah, I'm annoyed and I'm frustrated because I gotta deal with the fucking consequences of this stupid shit. Niggas get all nervous. I'm walking down the street. They cross the street, and I'm the only one with the fucking balls to say this shit. Everybody else is a bitch. Well, you know, I don't want to talk shit about my black sisters and black brothers. Fuck that shit. Y'all are stupid, and you fucking up for everybody else. Tired of it, bro. Damn. Damn, y'all niggas piss me off. Let me tell y'all something, man. Goddamn.
He probably need to lay off the energy drinks, bro. Hey, this nigga be too hype. He be too turned. You be way too adamant about this shit, bro.
I get into Austin. I land, right? You know what I saw? I'm at the airport. I see nothing but white people. I'm like, damn. This feels good. I don't got to worry about some bum shit coming up. You know, I don't got to worry about bro, I can relax. Because I'll tell you how this, around the blacks, I don't relax. Heads on a swivel. Looking around what's going on and shit. But I saw all these white people, I was like, all right. I gotta worry about nothing. I could just put my headphones in. No noise cancel. I could put the noise canceling on. I could be on my phone. Have it out. You know, I could put my backpack down, walk over to the fucking bathroom and come back and not have to worry about nothing. Felt good, man. Felt good. Then I come back to fucking Miami, right? Get in a cab, Haitian nigga. Hey, I need to go to Brickell. Okay, take you there. Right? Nigga takes me there. I'm like, all right, I'm on Apple Pay. Right? They have the little thing on the side. They have the little thing. I'm like, I'm gonna Apple Pay. Nigga pulls out his phone. Or you go down to swipe on this. It's like it's on his phone. I'm like, man, you fucking scammer ass niggas, bro. God damn. Can't even get out the goddamn taxi without niggas being niggas, bro. Holy. Nigga scammed this fucking cab company, bro. I already knew. I was like, man, this nigga, bro. I can't Apple Pay. I gotta fucking do this shit on your dumbass phone. I gotta swipe my card on this shit. You scamming ass nigga, I should report you to your fucking cab company. But I was already tired and I had to do the show. I had to do the debrief. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna tell y'all niggas about this. I'm not gonna snitch on this nigga. I'm just gonna get the fuck out of here. So I went from Austin, Texas, white people, clean, safe airport, don't gotta worry about shit.
That nigga fried, man.
Fantastic service. I was at a steakhouse. Nigga comes up, oh yeah, what kind of steak knife would you like? I was like, give me the German one, nigga. You guys already know why. Oh, slash in the chat. Then I come back to Miami. Not even 10 minutes. Niggas already scamming. I'm telling you, bro. We gotta have a real discussion. We gotta have a real discussion with the niggas, bro. I gotta do some more MLK shit. I gotta get like a podium in Washington, D.C. I gotta talk to everybody. I'm the only one that's could do it. Tariq Nasheed ain't gonna tell him the truth. He gonna say white supremacy. You're a criminal because of white supremacy. It was a white man that forced you to sell the drugs and the crack, right?
They got me feeling like I'm academics.
He's scared a little bit about, like, you know, his life, that, you know, somebody might do something, but he's still willing to talk on an interview. Now, this is the next thing. I ain't gonna lie, this is crazy. So apparently, Loose Cannon and Brick Baby are cellmates. This is. I ain't gonna lie, man. These guys are.
That don't even sound right.
Something else.
That sounds so weird. Why would they be cellmates?
So we woke up to news that all right. So recently, you know, everybody.
Loose Cannon, that's
Yeah.
my boy. You know Loose Cannon, me and him above heads. I know you seen that shit with the J.
This call will
Damn,
be
that's they
recorded
cell?
and subject to monitoring at any.
All right, let me just go to No Jump Rail. So apparently, two of the defendants, Loose Cannon and Brick Baby, who were beefing while they were on the streets, are cellmates. I don't know how this happens. And by the way, they both called in from jail to let people know that they are indeed cellmates. Listen to this. Sorry.
At any time. To accept this call, press 5. To block this, you may begin speaking now.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up with it, wife? How you doing?
Oh my God, it's so good to finally hear your voice. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Where are you?
I'm in LA. You won't believe. Who's my celly?
Who?
Brick Baby.
What?
Yeah, this shit crazy.
That is insane. Was that like pre-planned? Like what the heck? Oh my gosh. So Brick Baby is your cellmate?
I'll be my celly.
No. That is wild.
He was like, thank you for the T-shirts and everything like that, and
This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. To accept this call, press 5.
I gotta go next slide.
Oh yeah.
He was like, you so real for that, and then wipe the money for it.
Well, definitely, I would hope, they would do the same and if the table was turned, So I definitely, if I had the outsource to be able to help his wife while going through this, that's exactly what I wanted to do. I already sent her first payment last week from the sales we made last week, and she was so happy. But I'm happy that he heard about it. That's good. I'm gonna keep pushing so that we can keep making some money that way. It gives a little more ease, even at least for these phone calls. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't cheap.
No, Brick, hold on. She want to talk to you.
What up, sis?
Hey, Brick, how you doing?
Thank you for everything you're doing. I heard you keeping the name strong. Keeping
Listen, I'm trying. I'm doing whatever I can with the power that I have. Oh yeah.
You so real for that, and then for it.
Mhm. That's what's up. How you holding up?
Oh man, we cooling. My boy here now, so we
Yo, is that crazy? You guys are cellmates? What? How in the world did that happen?
When I figured out the jail, I'm like, bro, finna come. I'm like, as soon as he come, I'm about to bring him, because you gotta come here. So I'm like, yeah, he about to come right here with us.
That's crazy. So you helped set that up?
Yeah, well, as soon as he came in, shit, you already know. It ain't no other way he gonna go. And we can't be talking in front of all these people, so I just like, come on.
Man, that's what's up. Okay.
Everything good out there with the baby and stuff?
He's here. He's teething, so I'm going through that phase right now where he's a little fussy, but I'm bearing with it. I'm bearing with it.
Here go. Yes.
Mhm. That's what's up. How you holding up?
Oh man, we cooling. Bro, right here.
All right. Good to hear from you. Keep your head up.
Hello?
Mhm.
Yeah,
All right, well, shoot, y'all about to pick up where y'all left off. Y'all gonna be holding podcasts in the cell?
This shit crazy, but
Bruh.
I'm trying to see if you could cash app so I could get some food.
Yeah, of course, of course. Wait, who? Just give me a cash app and I'll send it over so that you can get some outside food. Because I'm sure that food over there is trash.
It's terrible. But yeah,
Mm.
no, I love
Hello.
you.
I love you too.
Where I'm at, I'm always gonna be good.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go.
I'm just happy that, you're okay because my stomach was churning all night when I didn't hear from you, baby.
Bro, right here.
All right. All right. Good to hear from you. Keep your head up. You don't even understand. I was a little nervous, even though I know this is part of the process, just not hearing from you for all them hours really, really.
Have you on Cash App?
Now that you're in LA, because, everybody in the world thinks, so glad I heard from you. I know call is going to.
That breaking, yo, the feds take. Yo, Chad, I done told y'all, man, this the whole content of Rico. I've never seen this shit before in my life, man. They celebrating that breaking, yo, the feds taking a page out of Adam 22 book, nigga. Nigga, this is a Saturday show. Oh, you got a Tuesday show, the Wednesday show, and the Adam and Wax show? Well, here's a Saturday show. The feds done put these two yapping ass niggas in a podcast, and they probably have 35 listening devices, 59 cameras. Nigga, they probably got more. Nigga, bruh, I guarantee Adam don't got more goddamn cameras on these podcast sets than what they got in this cell. Here's the funny thing. With all due respect to these guys, when Loose Cannon can't help himself but self-snitch. By the way, if y'all looking for the snitches in these cases, Loose Cannon, he telling, but only on himself. Like, he can't help but incriminate himself. Will he incriminate anybody else? I don't know, but he'll do it to himself, okay?
That nigga's retarded.
And Brick Baby, all you gotta do is challenge his masculinity, bro. I think it's like Napoleon syndrome, bro. He'll tell you to put a kill squad in the streets. He'll tell you that, you know what I mean? Yo, y'all say I'm getting stabbed in here. We doing the stabbings. Like, he ain't say that directly. He just said, yo, we do shit to people. You're like, oh, hell nah. The feds realize, yo, we know y'all not at no jumper no more, but we about to create no jumper in the jails. And they're over here thinking it's a coincidence. This is crazy. Now, apparently, again, I keep telling you this is a content Rico. Brick Baby called in himself too. He had to, put his 2 cents in about what's going on with the Brick in jail. Let's see if we can find that. Shit, sorry. Apparently, he put up his call to. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yo, the feds think these niggas is stupid as shit, bro. You know why I think the feds think that, bro? Because, dog, my nigga, I'm not a guy who's been in the. Sorry, I haven't been through some of these situations like these guys have. But they're using rudimentary plays to try to get these guys. Like, bro, yo, we're going to put you in the cell with the guy you were arguing with for months saying y'all were going to kill each other and y'all only got fake cool like 2 days before you got arrested. And we don't care about what y'all say in the cell. What? Anyway, this was Brick Baby calling from jail today. Hear this.
Hey, what's the big old deal, man? It's the Brick, not the trick. Check it in, man. Live from 5 South NBC, man. The main line, nigga, we not going high power. We not getting up out the way for nobody, man. You dig? Hey, I see everybody playing with my name and making a joke out my name. I see that it's a time.
Yo, Brick, we fuck with you, but who gives a damn if they making fun of your name? Worry about the prosecutor making fun of your name. The judge not giving you a bond is making fun of your name. Who gives a damn about a podcaster making fun of your name? Bruv, this is not content. Anyway, take a piss.
People's life as a joke out there. I see everybody everybody keep on criticizing and capitalizing off a nigga downfall, man. You already know I won't be gone for that long, so watch your mouth, man. You know what I mean? I'll be back. I ain't even entertaining all that bickering and babbling y'all doing. Y'all go get your money. I've been paying bills since I was on the streets. I see that the numbers up since y'all got something to talk about. Like I said, there's too many Indians and not enough chiefs out there, man. You know what I mean? You gotta stick your chest out for your community, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their hand out when it's time to eat, man. You know what I mean? What happened to going to go kill the animal and bringing it back, man, yourself, man? You know what I'm saying? If you don't kill shit, you don't eat shit, man, out there, man. You know what I'm saying? When you a real chief, man. They say they got people running behind narratives that I don't even want to even get to going back and forth, but they running behind these narratives and trying to make me out to be, you know what I mean, whatever it is, man. I'm solid as it could be, man. I don't even know if it's something more solid than a rock, but listen, man. I damn near like water though. You talk about solid, like I'm everywhere. I'm a form anywhere I'm at. I'm gonna adapt to the territory. You know what I'm saying? Just like a water, you can put me in the glass, you can put me on the floor. I'm still gonna formate, come out right, man. You understand me? Hey, a motherfucker can say what he want about the brick, man, but this what you never gonna see. You never gonna see a motherfucker make a statement or cop out, brother. You get what I'm saying? It's never gonna happen that way. You know what I mean? I'm not finna entertain.
Why is he in jail so concerned about what we think he finna do? Bro, we only care if he gonna beat the case.
No media and do all that from back here, man. It's all about my family at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
See, the problem with it is the young niggas' minds is fucked up. And their culture is the music. The music got people hyped up, believing that shit is real, and this is how you're supposed to live, and this is the way it's supposed to be.
That's not true. If it was all about your family, you would not tell your family to record this call and put it online. It's about your online perception. Brick, again, I think I have a decent relationship with you. I have nothing against you. You're in federal custody. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. Brick Baby and Loose Cannon act like they're on a vacation. Nigga, they treating the shit like Turks. I swear. I swear they're treating jail like Turks. Yeah, we in here chilling, man. Yo, we politicking, man. We up in the cell together, man. Yo, y'all niggas stop playing with my names. I'm allowed to be back soon, nigga. Bro, they're treating this shit like a vacation. Maybe they just that real of a niggas, but I think they're really treating this at like is 0% that they might lose 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. Maybe go away for life. They're not treated like that. I've never seen some shit like this before, Chad. How the hell is this looking like a goddamn vacation like these niggas is in Bali, Bora Bora, the Maldives? What the hell's going on?
It's another day down, another dollar miss. You know what I'm saying? That it's another day closer to my.
This call is from a federal prison.
But y'all felt it.
Every time I hear that thing right there, like it just feels wrong that you're hearing it online, unless that person is already convicted and doing like say an interview. These guys are not convicted yet, haven't gone to trial, and you keep hearing them on a recorded line that the feds are going to review.
See, is another 4, 5 children, probably like 10 children scorned by the infrastructure that we pledge allegiance to, though. You know what I mean? I don't just take care of my family. I don't just take care of the 4 kids that I put out here. I take care of 4 kids, 4 women, you know what I mean, and 18 nieces and all that, man. They all mine. You understand me? When we outside, they all mine, man. They gotta let me back, Jack. It's niggas out here that's out here making millions of dollars that don't even know what their kid's favorite food is, man. And they got me locked down like I'm somebody, man. You understand me? I ain't the man that they want, man. You did? But I ain't gonna be here all long, you know what I'm saying, mad and all that, man. Y'all calm down on that police shit out there, man. You know what I mean? They got me already.
Oh man, bruh. Shut the fuck up, dog.
Man, what up, dog? I heard you out there, nigga, living your bestest life, man. You already know, but you know,
Was that being real or sarcastic?
We'll be back real soon, man. Y'all tap in. Y'all keep tapping into that no jumper. Y'all tap into Poetic Flacco, man. And every time that he y'all call every flag on the play when he posted, man. I promise you. You already know. April 1st, man. April Fools to you, man. But you understand me? Yesterday was the day we lost the legend, man. Forever will I be grateful for everything that he ever taught me. You know what I mean? Long live Hustle Man the Great. You know what I mean? Happy birthday to Kid Ink. Happy birthday to my auntie, man. Nigga, happy birthday to my son. Once again, they just did it up in Vegas, man. Son, do your thing. Son, do your thing. You know what I mean? The dopest kid in Vegas right now, man. You know what I mean? He got an attitude problem like me, though, man. Don't approach him. You better approach him with caution, man. But, yeah. This shit right here, it was hard. I couldn't even really post nothing yesterday.
Bro, stop watching Fresh and Fit. You guys are watching make money content for people that's not even made any real money in their lifetimes.
I'm a multimillionaire. I own 20 plus real estate properties. I teach guys how to find good deals, get returns. I emphasize cash on cash returns. I tell them where I invest. I've shown my real estate portfolio. I've shown my crypto portfolio. I control somewhere between $10 to $15 million worth of real estate. And I teach people how to do this.
You guys are watching relationship content from people that's not even inside their relationship.
I have a girl that respects me, admires me, submissive to me, does whatever I ask, and I can have other women on the side if I want. Meanwhile, she's closed on her end. I would argue most men wish they could have a relationship like that. This concept of they're not even in successful relationships, not only would I say I'm in a successful relationship, I'm in a relationship that most men envy it and wish they could have. So what are you talking about?
Bro, stop watching Fresh and Fit. You guys are watching make money content.
They got me feeling like I'm academics.
He's scared a little bit about, like, you know, his life, that, you know, somebody might do something, but he's still willing to talk on an interview. Now, this is the next thing. I ain't gonna lie, this is crazy. So apparently, Loose Cannon and Brick Baby are cellmates. This is I ain't gonna lie, man.
Oh, I don't want to hear that mess again. They are fucking retarded. Those people are stupid as shit. They gonna die in prison, probably. No cap. No cap.
Welcome back to another episode of Catching Soulless Cheaters. As requested, we're finally here with the highly requested update of Jordan, the girl who manipulated us into doing a loyalty test on a guy that she's not even in a relationship with. We got the 35,000 likes, and I said somehow I would bring them both here, but unfortunately, I was not able to bring them both here due to her boyfriend. No matter what we did, no matter how much money we offered, he said there's no amount of money that could bring him in a room one-on-one with her, which shows how crazy this girl is.
Ayo, the people, and that too, bro. That eat a bag of my nigga. I don't give a bro. Straight up, I don't give no about that hoe. That for something wrong with her brain, son. Y'all ain't no amount of bread, bro. Y'all niggas could pay to have me in the room with that. Don't put me nowhere in the same vicinity with that, bro. Straight up. Ayo, that. Bro, y'all niggas really got me twisted, fam. You got me coming out here, set me up with videos. Yo, y'all got me on the internet. I don't care about the people, man, what nobody got to say or think, man. You heard? Shut. I'm good off her. I don't talk to her. She been blocked, bro. That's not my man. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no amount of bread you could pay a nigga, son, to have me come out anywhere in the same vicinity with that girl, bro. She is insane. I'm cool. I'm good, homie. Good money off all that.
And to us, and even for our safety, I made sure to have security on standby for this video. And this is actually the very first video that we will be featuring a security guard due to this girl. If you're new to the channel and you don't know what the hell is going on, you can either watch the video or here's a quick recap to refresh your memory.
It's just so different from when we first met. Like, we met in church. I'm a church girl. Like, I'm born and raised Baptist Christian.
Whoa. We ain't even gotta do that, bro. Bro, relax, bro. Sit down, bro. It was a joke, bro.
Oh shit.
What the
Y'all might want to get somebody in there.
You make jokes, bro. It was a joke, bro.
Wait, hold on. We didn't agree to this.
Wait, what?
Her outfit, like, why she got her and everything? She's about to see my man.
Do you not remember what we're doing?
I mean, but like, I thought you was gonna have that little dress on or something. Like, that's a little too much.
I don't want your man in real life. We're just trying to see if he's a cheater. How you like my outfit? You love it? Come over here. Why are you so far?
You goofy ass nigga! This what we doing? You over here? This what we doing? Are you over here cheating on me?
Bro, I'm not in a relationship with this.
Yes, we are. We're together until I say we're not.
What's up, guys? Did you guys know that you could be making money right now while playing games on your phone? This is made possible by a platform called CashKick.
She's crazy. She's crazy. Yowzas. Yowzas.